Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Trinity Christian Academy, where the Lady Lions and Lions will take on team out of Memphis, MHEA. The homeschool folks have made their way east, and we get ready for a doubleheader. And Stan, seems like we were just here the other night, and we were with USJ, a packed house. Not a packed house yet. The early start at 4 o'clock due to the inclement weather forecast, but certainly, you know, the folks from Memphis have brought a pretty good contingent of fans. We have our fans coming in as well, and time for a doubleheader before Snowmageddon.
Yeah, we're the only game in town this afternoon. You know, we're the only game, about the only game in West Tennessee, so you never know who may roll in the gymnasium to watch this ball game.
Do a little scouting. Your thoughts about the other night, USJ? Of course, the Gals lost a heartbreaker. They were even Steven midway of the third and then sort of fell apart. Not falling apart so much as USJ just turned it on. And certainly injuries hurt us in that game. And Annalise Friend and Tori Robertson are unavailable again today. And once they went out, and we were sort of under the gun, and USJ pulled away and won pretty handily. And the guys' side, 47-45, in a thriller down to the wire.
It was a great game down to the wire, typical TCA and USJ ball game. I believe that's now, if I'm not mistaken, that may be 4 in a row that the guys have won over the Bruins from just north of here. So TCA looked good in that ball game, did what they needed to do to get the win. Before our players went down, TCA was more than holding their own against the 5th-ranked team in the state of Tennessee in Division II Class A basketball.
You were concerned about our visitors. You thought there was only 6 more people.
Now there's more.
More people have come out of the locker room, and you got the update on who we're playing today.
We are playing easy for me to say, MHEA. And got a big roster, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 girls in the roster, but not quite that many here this afternoon that, as you said earlier, they passed the body test.
They certainly do, yeah.
Looking at, they're under the direction of a John Guess, and I would probably figure that Clara and Chloe Guess are probably in the starting lineups as I assume that's the daughters of the coach of the team.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of information on
No, we
them.
have. I've got their record, who they played, and we'll get that here shortly. I'm trying to figure out which one's the boys and which one's the girls. It doesn't say. But it says they are 9. Well, that's the boys. They're not. Their boys are 9-14 coming into the ball game, and their girls are, I'll find it, 10 or 8 and 9, I believe.
And they are a homeschool group.
6 and 6. Check that.
You tell me they have their own gym, their home gym, and they've played a home game, but they're basically a homeschool.
Yeah, they are. They are homeschool. Dave, everything. You know, we are the only game in town tonight. Everything else was played last night. Quickly, some of the scores of interest: Riverside over Lewis County, 51-49. Scotts Hill over Clarksburg, 53-34. Camden over Milan, 54-44. JCM over, Adamsville over JCM, 47-44. It was Middleton over Bradford at 56-40. Crockett County by 20 over Dyer County in girls action. Humboldt knocked off Halls by a deuce. Haywood blitzed O'Brien Central last night, 50-41. Liberty beat Madison by 12. South Gibson 51-35 over Dyersburg. McKenzie over West Carroll, 61-37. Greenfield over South Fulton. Hardin County defeated Jackson Northside. Gleason over Lake County by a deuce. Gibson County 73-31 over Peabody. Westview over Ripley by 28. Jackson Christian beat Fayette Academy 63-27. And USJ defeated Tipton Rosemark. In boys action, quickly, it was JCM over Adamsville. It was Humboldt over Halls. O'Brien over Haywood. South Gibson over Liberty. Madison over Liberty. South Gibson over Dyersburg. Northside beat Hardin County by 11. It was Peabody defeating Gleason. Westview over Ripley. Jackson Christian beat Fayette Academy 67-47, and USJ over TRA 51-33.
And a new look tonight with the injuries, 2 people out, but Coach Kaler told us they moved some youngsters up.
Well, they got the call up from the farm team. Yeah, we had 3 call-ups from the farm team, and we'll get to that. I'm still getting my notes.
Abby Porter's one of them, and Hatley Benson. That's
Abby Porter, Hatley Benson, and Farrah Carson.
Okay, yeah.
Her nickname, Fawcett.
You know, her mom played at Gibson County. Remember that?
That's probably before my time.
I told you that. Well, I covered her career. That's how I know that. Let's do this. Let's sort things out. Stan can study his notes a little bit more, and we'll come back. You're doing a great job. You're always well prepared.
Well, I got prepared, but didn't have time to get them out before.
We're trying to sort them out right now.
I wasn't sorted.
It's early afternoon. Our timing, as you get older, your timing gets a little skewed, but we're glad to be here tonight.
I'm usually just getting out of bed right now.
Late afternoon, early evening affair tonight with the team out of Memphis and your Lady Lions and Lions. We'll come back right after this 2-minute message. Jay Cashin, by the way, is our producer and director tonight, and Grayson Resnick is on the camera. They both do a great job, and we can actually talk to Jay tonight. You won't hear him, but he can talk to us.
And you know what? We're going to coach up Jay so he can do baseball this year. Jay doesn't know this as of yet, but last week I secured a baseball sponsor.
Jay says he doesn't want to know that right now. Let's take a 2-minute break.
But
we're back after this. Stay with us, everybody. Our visitors from Memphis.
Well,
that'd be hard to say. Well, TCA
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
A lot of folks watching the ball game tonight. Gail Presley, Thomas Barnes, TB Thomas Barnes, one of the legends of TCA basketball. Joshua Delk, Debbie Henderson, Pat Bynum, Freddie Garrett, who will be scoring this game at home tonight, Dave. Mary Evans Stutz, and a plethora of others. checking in for this afternoon's matinee affair.
I think sometimes people don't know what to call you and I, and the production truck just showed Jay debate. So I guess we're robotic. All right, Stan. TCA tonight, and again coming in tonight, 15-4 after that loss, 3-1, but a game right here tonight that heavily favored, I would think.
I would think heavily favored coming in this ball. This is an Eagles team that has traveled. They've been down to Florida for a tournament earlier.
They played 17 games.
They played to some teams. They've been around the country, so to speak, which the homeschool teams can afford to do that. And they've been around the country. They've been to Florida. I believe they were up in the Chicago area, if I'm not mistaken, what I studied earlier. But, do not know a lot about them. Stats were not available and really could not judge by the teams they played because be real honest, didn't know any of the teams that they played. They played a lot of the balance of their schedule, at least on the girls' side, was against other homeschool teams.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We're getting ready for the starting intros. And I got to tell you, I say something about it almost every broadcast. I love our press row table. I love all the graphics on it, and then I love when they introduce our players. They come out and roar like a lion. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. Starting lineups coming up next. This is TCA Basketball.
H.C. Phillips & Son, trucking, excavating, and heavy truck and trailer repair.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And welcome back, everybody. Diamond A. McCulley, along with Stan Gerard, Jay Cash, and our producer and director this afternoon, Grayson Resnick on the camera. And we get ready for the starting lineups. And here they are with Stan the Man, Indiana Stan. Stan.
Thank you very much, Diamond Dave McCulley, the Memphis Home Education Association folks from Memphis. It's going to be number 3, Sarah Schweers. Also starting for Memphis will be number 5, Clara Guess. Number 11, Addie Thomas. Number 13, Hannah Fortner. And number 14, Olivia Smith. So again, for the Memphis Eagles, it's Schweers, Guess, Thomas, Fortner, and Smith.
Sounds like a law firm. It really does.
Yes,
they
it
turn the
is.
lights out here, and we get you ready for the starting lineups of the Lady Lions. Angela Snyder, our lovely buddy, attorney at law, her graphic over there. Talked to Angela just the other day. And here's Stan Gerard now with the lineups of our own TCA Lady Lions.
And while you're looking at the light display, we'll give you the starting lineups. Starting in the power forward position, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Mallory Arnold. Starting at the point guard position, a 5'5" sophomore, the Bulldog, Laney Williams. Also starting at the guard position, a 5'8" sophomore, number 21, Mary Grace Cleek. In the post position, a 5'11" freshman. She wears number 22, Ava Engel. And the final star tonight for TCA, it's a 5'4" senior, number 25, Riley Hidrogo. Again, for TCA, it's Arnold Williams, Cleek, Engel, and Hidrogo, the starting lineup for your TCA Lady Lions. Of course, we'll remember that Robinson and Friend are on the IR for tonight, and also Hannah Cleek's under the weather, so we got 3 out and 3 8th graders called up to take their places, Dave.
Yeah, I love all those gals like we love on the entire team, and hope that Tori and Annalise are back soon. And, of course, Hannah, we hope you get to feeling better. Hannah really played well the other night, I thought, against USJ in limited minutes, but she's going to be a really good one. We brag on her all the time. Skip Jones, one of the officials. I do not know the names of the other guys. We apologize for that, but Skip has been around, well, probably longer than I have, to be honest with you. Good official, good guy.
So he's up there just a little bit younger than Methuselah? No, it's Tom Mapes.
He's on up there. I wouldn't say Titanic days or those kind of things, but he's been around. He does a great job.
Titanic days.
Yeah, I mean, well, what year
1912?
Yeah, 1912. I think that's right.
It is. Nobody left alive from that now.
Going a little bigger today with the change of the lineup with Ava out there and Mallory both.
We're going with the aircraft carrier lineup.
Yeah, a little bulldog. Laney Williams, she was giving Halen air as all she wanted the other night. Came up to about her numbers, but she was giving her all she wanted.
Snapping at her like a little chihuahua there, just going at her. Well, the Eagles are in black, trimmed in blue. TCA in the white with purple numbers and black trim, and we are set for the call of the game. With the call, he is the voice of athletics. It's Diamond Dave McCullough.
Thank you very much, Stan. And Mary Grace has the ball down low, puts it up, no good. Great pass from Laney Williams after she'd come up with it. And the Eagles coming up with it, and Riley Hydrago picks that pass off.
It wasn't the governor, so I wasn't going to answer.
That's exactly right. Here is Riley. Mallory Arnold right baseline. Arnold has a decided height advantage, and now threw it away, and that goes out of bounds. Good break for TCA because it's touched last. I think it was Swears who actually got a hand on it.
Yeah, the Eagles have some good size out there.
Yeah, I mean, we watched them warm up. They passed the body language. We'll see. You know, they won again. We mentioned 8 games. Shot up, no good. Well, the Lady Lions have had 2 possessions, 2 shots, and 0 for 2 thus far. Front court. Here's Olivia Smith. We had a great Olivia that played here, didn't we, Stan?
Yeah. Yes, we did. Well, Dave, the folks from the White Squirrel Festival town are watching tonight.
Up in Kenton, Tennessee.
Yeah. Janice Reed Williams, Janice and Paul checking out, and they say, go Laney.
Steve Heyman and I were doing the Kenton Parade one year, and I said, we'll take a break. Took a break, and the parade ended. It was a shorter parade than I thought. But it was a great time, though. We had a great time. Heyman never let me forget that. Working with it, Hydrago. Out to Cleek. Riley with it. Laney Williams. Arnold's down in the blocks, and they're trying to get it to her. Now they do. That's a good pass. Put it up, no, and ball goes out of bounds. They give it now to, I guess we're going to record that as a missed shot. She went up with it and just didn't come very close. Credit someone from the Eagles got a hand on it. The homeschoolers out of Memphis.
Eagles been playing very well defensively in the first 3 possessions there.
And now here's a steal. Laney Williams comes up with it. An errant pass on the inbounds pass. They've had, 3 turnovers. Cleek with it. Cleek shovels it up there. It rolls in. Mary Grace.
Mary Grace with her first points. Still pushing the ball a little bit, but Dave, last couple of games, those shots that she's been missing with the push have been starting to drop a little bit.
Impressed with this press all year. TCA's really done a good job, and here's another steal. It's really a nice press, and they really are in sync how to play it. Riley with it with the left hand, puts it up, no. Rebound is controlled by Hannah Fortner. Eagles have it. They have the run out the other way. Here's Guess. Tied up there a little bit. It goes out of bounds. I'm not sure where that interference is coming from, but we'll work on that.
We'll put the production truck on it.
It's the cold weather is what it is. And after all of that, ball out of bounds, the ball belongs to TCA.
Jenna Joyce into the ball game. Riley takes a seat.
Double J, that means her grandma and granddad, Jerry Davis and Susan, are watching. Working with it now. Here's a newcomer. It's Abby Porter, the 8th grader. Porter with it. Well, those youngsters had a great year, didn't they?
Oh, man. Went to the quarterfinals of the state tournament.
Yeah, we talked to Jenny coming in. I covered her career at Bradford. Shot up. Mary Grace, no. Fight for the rebound, and stepping out of bounds with it was Swears.
Oh, they're going to call a hold on TCA.
They get a foul on TCA.
Should be against Laney. And it is.
2-0 game, 5:42, and now TCA applies the pressure even after the missed shot. Backcourt across the timeline. But that's a double dribble. Looks like she might have picked it up and put it back down, Addie Thompson, but they didn't call it. And now Joyce picks off a pass. 4 turnovers. TCA's picked off about 3 of those in passes. Shot up, no good. Follow up, no good. And we've got a foul. Also in the game is, well, that was Mary Grace who put it back up there. It wouldn't go down. Here's Ava Engel and Riley Hadrago coming back in the game. Well, they're going to make them stay for a second. They got a foul.
Annie Payne will pick up the foul on TCA.
How dare they called that on the Dreamboat. Her mom, I'm sure, watching. She was in Mississippi the other night. I hope she's coming close to home. It's going to be bad traveling no matter where you are.
Maybe not till sometime this morning.
I think it's like 3 in the morning it's supposed to hit Jackson. Let's hope we get snow and no ice and freezing rain.
I'll call you and let you know.
You're up all time of the night.
I'll be watching Matt Dillon. Black and white Gunsmoke.
I'm about 4 Kentucky games behind recording. I may watch one of those tonight. Settle in, get some corn,
Wait a
a little hot
minute,
chocolate.
you watch the game after you know the score?
Yeah, I get too nervous to watch them live. You know that.
Hey, yeah, we got to break you of that.
2-0 your score. And ball knocked out of bounds. Mallory Arnold in the game, and going out will be Abby Porter.
Yeah, I found out yesterday my middle brother was in town, or was in Evansville over the weekend. He actually watched the IU game. He went to Purdue.
How about that?
But
first person off the bench to welcome Porter out and give her the glad high five was, guess who? Tori Robertson. Mark Patey's watching. He's conversing with Mark through social media the other day. Now it's a double dribble. 5 turnovers.
Yeah. Nice press defense there by Riley on that play.
Guess I think was trying to cop a plea that the ball was touched by TCA, but no cigar. Yeah. Let's see what they're in. Stan looks like a zone. It's a matchup zone. They're moving around a little bit. Looks like almost a 1-2-2. Yeah. Good pass. Annie Payne shot up. No. Rebound controlled by who? And it's controlled by the Eagles, and that's the ball thrown off to Joyce. A nice play by Olivia Smith.
You got to bounce that hard off of them. But, I mean, Jen really could just pick that one up and took it back up.
Full court, gal-to-gal press, 2-0. And now we get a foul, I think. No, ball out of bounds. Touched last by the Eagles. That's their 6th turnover. So it remains a 2-0 game. Low scoring affair to begin, obviously. Here's Engel with it. Engel, right elbow, nowhere to go. Payne comes out and does a good job getting an open space, getting that pass back to Ava. This is a game that Ava Engel, they get her the ball inside, could dominate. Now they go outside to her. Now she'll go inside and tripped up inadvertently. And another foul on the Eagles.
That was going to be on number 13, Hannah Fortner, her first, team's first.
And credit the parents over there. They brought a good contingent of fans across the way. We've got a nice crowd coming in now. The early afternoon or late afternoon start, early evening.
We've been football games. There weren't that many fans from one of the Memphis teams showing up.
We really have.
And that's not an exaggeration.
Payne's going to go out of the game, and in for her will be Lainey Williams back in. Lainey looks, can't move. And now the ball knocked away. Joyce comes up with it, though. The little Bulldog has it. Williams lost it, and it goes out of bounds off Williams. Both teams a little skittery right now, aren't they?
Defensively, the Eagles on Memphis are playing well.
They are.
I mean, they're getting in our grills. Their hands are quick. They're much more defensive-minded. Their skill level is more of a defensive-minded skill.
Yeah, it's a good point, Stan. You can really tell that. They looked a little uptight on the offensive end down here a couple of times.
But they're playing well defensively.
Defensively, they're right in their face. Now we get another foul. Not sure who got that. We apologize. Guess inbounds it. Fortner has it. And now pressure by the Lions, but they get in the front court, down to our right, in front of the TCA bench. Abby Porter's going to come back in the game. Working with it, reverse. That's a nice reverse dribble. Almost a double dribble that time, but they didn't. Here's Guess. Guess will drive in, stop on a dime, but nowhere to go. She stopped because Ava Engel was waiting on her. Here's a shot up, no good. And rebound is controlled by no one. And now Lainey Williams comes up with it. Mallory Arnold to click and throw it away.
Try the outlet pass a little too long and out of bounds.
Both teams really struggling offensively, aren't they?
Yeah, a little sloppy early, but they'll settle down.
2-0 your score, 3:35 left in the first.
Riley out and Abby Porter back in.
Here's in the backcourt. Tough pass, but Smith gets it in the corner over there to her teammate Schweers. Guess nowhere to go. And here's another turnover. Mallory Arnold, nice steal that time. Right court pass, Ava Engel. Engel needs to take that right in. She does, and she's fouled before she get there, so no free throws.
Schweers on the foul for the Eagles.
Just 2 team fouls apiece here in this game, and now here's Joyce coming in. Arnold going out. Coach Kaler looking for a combination right now that gets the points on the board, didn't she?
Yep. Tommy Chapman watching.
All right, TC Tommy Chapman. Larry Vale's watching. Hello, Larry.
Yeah, some of our boys players are watching. Country Ham's got his phone on, watching the game.
The Tripper. They'll play here later tonight. Laney Williams, a little floater in the paint. It's there by Laney Williams.
Laney Williams she had a nice offensive game against USJ as well.
She's beginning to shoot more. That's the main thing too.
Well,
it's a 4-0 game.
Take that defensive attitude she had against USJ and convert that to the offensive end.
Yep.
She dropped some dimes.
We call her a little bulldog, but she was like a tiger the other night. Here's a shot up, no good. And Ava Engel, coach to coach, lays it up and in.
Ava Engel, when she can get that rebound on the go, you saw her just pass everybody with her stride. It's going to be an easy layup every time.
Only a freshman and still growing. A 3 right wing is a shot up, no good by March, who's in the game.
You see Lane with the 2 foot, about 3 foot
Sure
check
did.
out.
Here's Cleek up. Yes, Cleek from about 14 feet.
She's got 4. Almost a steal.
Sister Hannah back home watching with a flu. Hope she gets feeling better. 6-0. We'll make it 8-0 now.
Uh-oh.
And wide open. And the layup is there. And it's up and in by Oakley March.
Let's see. There she is down at the bottom, number 32.
I don't know that I've ever heard Oakley as a first name.
Well, we've heard of Oakley as the last name. There's Annie Oakley.
Oakley sunglasses. 8-2. They somehow got behind the press that time. They did a good job passing the ball and not dribbling a lot that time. That's how you do it. Williams in deep trouble. And now we got a foul. Boy, she got bailed out there.
Yeah, she was in the timbers.
Coach Guest not real happy. He's talking to his kids right now.
Foul's going to be on Clara Guest, number 5.
That's a frustrating foul for a coach to have to absorb there because you got him double team, and I wouldn't say there was any panic on Laney, but she was under duress to say the least. Inbounds pass to Porter. Abby, nice pass inside to Arnold.
Up straight.
Arnold, and lost it, but Hadrago comes up with it. The 3 back rim no, and the rebound's controlled by the Eagles. That's Amelia Matthews in the game. Nice board. Left wing, Thomas. Matthews, deep left. And we got a foul. And
it's going to be on Mary Grace.
Wasn't much of a foul, but they call it.
Nope. Little touch foul there.
Yep.
Like, fouled you.
8-2. People can't see what you just did. He barely touched BJ. Production truck, they've got a camera on us. They know every move we make.
Yeah.
8-2, 123. I bet it's warm out in the production truck.
Well, they got that heater going.
Yeah. Matthews lost it. Gets it back and walk. Proper call. How many turnovers now on the
It's going to be about 8 on the Eagles. You know, if my power goes out there I've already gotten the word that I'm going to be able to get the production truck and fire it up and sleep in a cot.
Yeah, well, come pick me up.
I'll pick you up.
8-2, a minute 14.
We'll cruise around, see if we can find a.
Mine's all underground, so maybe I'll be okay. I'm on that hospital grid, too. That helps. The hospital out north.
Rub again.
8-2. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about my dog and my cat. And
they got fur.
Bella and Willow. Well, now we got a foul. Stan, it has not been a quarter, and I don't mean this demeaning either team. It's not been a quarter that you put down in the record books as one of the best ever played in the first quarter. They've been really sort of out of sync.
It's kind of prom day-ish. My prom day-ish.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Farrah Carson's in the game. Looks just like her mother. I mean, the spitting image of her. Hadrago with it. Riley steals it, puts it up, missed it. And little Carson comes up with it, shovels it up there. Get in there. It did not. That would have been her first varsity bucket. It did everything. But I bet Mom's nervous down there. Hadrago with it. Carson thought about it again. Riley's 3. Nope. And the rebound, little Williams had a hand on it, couldn't come up with it. And now with 35 seconds left, the Eagles have it down 8-2. TCA got some shots at times, some good looks. That this wouldn't go down. Double team on the baseline. And Somehow she got it out there to her teammate and falling and walking with a basketball.
The Bulldogs going to pick up her second.
That was walking Tinsley Witten. Well, if you rode the bus up from Memphis, you're going to play, and for that matter, everyone on the TCA bench is going to play, I think, today. We haven't seen Vincent yet. It's Hatley. Saw our lovely mom down the left a moment ago. I always love that name, Jensen Vincent. Working with it. Here's Engel with it. Engel drives in the corner to Carson. Carson passes around the zone right now with 5 seconds, with 4 seconds, and knocked away. And Stan, you're right. They're not a bad defensive team, are they?
Defensively, they're not bad.
They go after you.
They're in position.
They read the pass as well.
They were in perfect position there, knocked that pass away. And here we are with, 3.4 seconds in an opportunity.
Get it into Arnold. Design play call from the bench. Mowry puts it up, no, and they bail her out with 1 second left. She'll shoot 2 free throws. And Coach Guess, not happy.
Clara Guess picks up the foul, her second.
He wasn't griping at the officials. He was raising both hands in the air and saying, hey, look, just go straight up. Don't lean in like that. Mowry to the line. Arnold, the 6'1 junior, had a good year in developing and getting better and better every game. Free throw up, no good. She'll try again. Betty Liggins is watching. Joanne Curlin, they always tune in.
Mandy Graves.
Free throw up. Mowry gets 1 of 2, her first point of the day, and it's 9-2. And the throw up a prayer from the backcourt, not close. Within a 1, your score, TCA 9. The Eagles of the Home Academy group out of Memphis, 2. Back after this 1-minute message. Stay with us, everybody.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Well, he just likes that microphone.
He does. That sounds great. I'm telling you, Jay needs to be on the air. He's got a better voice than us.
1-0.
He's got that deep radio voice, almost like a cross between Elvis and you remember Tom Britt, my great friend at WBJ. I'm Tom Britt.
Or Tom Mapes, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Mapes, great voice. I first came to Jackson years ago. Those are 2 of the guys I first listened to. Engel up, 3, in and out. Tough break. I like Ava taking that shot, though, didn't you, Stan? And now we have walking.
Yep.
And that's turnover number 9, is that right?
Yeah, a little tiptoe through the tulips. I think Ava will eventually earn the nickname Terminator.
People that listen to us a lot, now, people that just tuned in maybe from Memphis wouldn't have any idea what we're talking about. First thing we did when we got here tonight, I'm glad there was not a Johnson on the roster for either me and or guys. Ava Engel sprints to the defenders and lays it up and in.
Yeah, we haven't had a Johnson on the roster all year yet.
We've been blessed. 11-2 your score.
Not even someone named Charlotte.
Yeah, that's right. Down low. Marched her way in and missed it, and she gets fouled. Nice move by March on the baseline.
Yeah, they're going to get Mallory with a foul. Mallory Arnold.
That was not March. That was March, yes. I like their uniform scheme of things. You know who it looks like?
It looks like a Jackson Christian uniform.
At the collegiate level, it looks like what Duke wears. It looks just like it.
I
bet you somebody over there is a Duke fan. Of course, I would just tell them if you take the D and E off, you've got the real school, UK. 11-4, both free throws are there, Stan. Across the timeline, Cleat. Here's Williams with it. Williams, good pass down to Arnold. Arnold bump, no call, puts it up. Foul actually when she first got the ball, but she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I was able to find a national championship shirt online that I felt
I ordered you
comfortable
one,
ordering.
and they back ordered it particular. So I've got to get back on there and get you another one. Here's Arnold and Mowry. It hit the back rim and then hit nothing but the bomb of the net coming down.
Just the way she planned it.
Yeah, sure did.
Let's put it this way, from the place I ordered today, I have much more faith in the ones coming in from China and Italy.
Yeah, I went to Italy. Yeah, it was last time you checked, and it was in Italy. Is that right?
Yeah, 6 days it's been in Italy.
Well, some poor little kid over there probably needed a shirt. Arnold up, no good. 12-4 your score. Here's a pickoff. Mary Grace. Boy, their turnovers are just killing them.
Yeah.
In double digits now.
You know, a lot
credit
of
credit credit TCA. You know, USJ did that the other night to us a little bit, picking off those passing lanes. And I love what Ava Ingles doing aggressively. She went right to the bucket. No good on the shot, but she's fouled. I'm just amazed. I probably shouldn't be. I mean, she was growing last year, but she has really blossomed into a great-looking basketball player. I mean, I promise you, folks, she looks like a senior out there, and she's just a freshman. Ingle up. Would you agree with me, Stan?
I would agree wholeheartedly. She is
She's the real deal.
she's got D1 written all over her.
She sure does. 13-4, 14-4. And I said the other night, and I continue to say this, if she develops a strong 15 to 18-foot jump shot, she'll be a star at the next level. 14-4. Down low, backing in is Brooklyn Thomas. Couldn't go anywhere with it. They pick up the loose basketball, and Ingle comes out there. It's a 3-on-2. Ingle will go in. Well, they get back. They get back pretty good defensively. That's a nice play. Riley thought about the deep three. Out to Mary Grace. She'll drive in. Shovels it up with the right hand. No good. And the rebound's controlled by no one. Now Ingle steals it, and they're going to get a hole.
They'll call jump ball.
They'll call jump ball. I think that's the right call, too.
Possession arrow favors the Eagles, so that'll be a turnover against TCA.
Yep.
For those of you like Freddie scoring at home.
And you need counseling.
Even Freddie?
No, Freddie doesn't. I know Freddie. Freddie's sound. He's a sharp guy. I first met Freddie when he was the PA guy out at Union. He was great. And
the classic Freddie Garrett line of all time.
The classic line, Jay, is I'm doing a game at Open Arena one night. Lambeth's playing in the national tournament.
Me and
I've got Stan, Jimmy Butler, the late Jimmy Butler.
Joe
Holloway, and a gentleman named Paul. I forget his last name. They're all standing behind me.
Bill was there probably.
Bill Hamilton. And someone said, who's that entourage behind McCulley over there? And he said, that's his posse. They're waiting for him to die to grab the bike. No.
That's his posse.
We told that story 100
They're
times.
waiting for him to die.
Cleek with it. Cleek in trouble. Out to Carson. Here's the three. Boy, she's come close on both times. Shot up no good. That was actually Abby Porter. I apologize. I like Porter and Carson. They look like they're going to go at it.
Well,
down the other way. And now Hatley Benson's in the game. The 5'7", 8th grader. Let's not forget her either.
Mary Grace picks up her second. Yeah, so we got the 1, 2. We got the Kitty Patrol in there. That's for sure.
March, no good on the free throw. She'll try again. Cleek and Vincent go out of the game. Janet Dew's had a lot of rotations tonight. She'll join Stan at halftime of the boys' game. And the free throw by March is no good. And coming up with it, then we get a timeout. White, they said. Timeout, Lady Lions. We'll take one with them. It's 5:26 in the second. TCA pulling away a little bit. They lead 14-4. This is TCA basketball.
And we're back.
Appreciate Michael Mancini keeping it straight. I would assume since Jay's at press row with us, We've been bragging about the truck. I would assume Michael's got his hot chocolate in the truck behind us here.
Yeah.
And Mike, we will get that corrected, by the way. Jay and I have voted 2-0. It's a 2-1 vote. We won 2-1. And now TCA throws it away.
But why?
Well, it's just probably. We need another nickname there. Yeah, no, don't, Dan, I'm not explaining. I'm not biting on that. Abby Porter, look at little Williams fight for that basketball. Can't come up with it. Here's Olivia Smith with it. Smith's a good-looking ball handler when she's brought that ball up the court. Now she reverses the dribble. Good pass down low, and we've got a foul. That's a nice-looking play right there. They go inside to Brooklyn Thomas.
Reach in on Ava on the play, her first.
My overused and cliche line to always say, she's so good they named a borough in New York after her, Brooklyn. 14-4, your score, 4:59 left. Coach Kaler up, coaching. Cross away over there, free throw falls off. Stand unofficially, I have them now 2 of 5 in the line.
Let's see. Matthews there.
March was 2 of
excuse
4.
me, that's
Brooklyn Thomas.
They are 2 of 5.
We got them now 2 of 6 now, yep. And the ball out of bounds after the missed free throw.
You gotta see the shirt that I got in today, Dave.
Sharp.
Yes, it is. It's a picture of Magic and Larry
Oh, yeah, I love
in their
that.
college uniforms
Oh, my
standing
goodness.
together.
I remember those commercials. Remember the commercials they did where they're bouncing the ball off the buildings? And, you know, they didn't like each other a bit until they did those commercials. There was a documentary that came out on that, and they didn't really like each other at all. And then when that came out,
it was
they
when
became friends.
It was when they did in Springs. They had to go to Springs Valley, and
Yeah, French Lick.
and Mama made them lunch.
Spring Valley was a high school, wasn't it?
Springs Valley.
French Lick was the town. They showed a film of Magic going down the street in a limo, and the town doesn't look like much. He said he didn't know what he got into.
No, but they got a gorgeous hotel there.
Yeah, it's
a giant domed hotel.
It's a Salt Springs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Gangsters used to go there.
Here is Lanny Williams lost it, gives it out to Payne. Annie with it. Annie's fouled a couple of times, no call. They're letting them play, I say that, and they're consistent on each end. Drago a moment ago just ran into someone and rammed her inadvertently, and they didn't call it.
My cousin and her husband go down there quite often.
14-4. Got some folks coming in to the right. Setting up here in the cheap seats like Bob Euchre seat.
Oh, Bob's down front.
Remember they had one commercial. That's a nice move, and in the paint. That's Clara Guess.
Guess with her first bucket.
14-6 your score. Well, Stan, you feel like TCA should be way ahead, but it's only an 8-point game with 3:40 left in the first half.
Well, offensively, we just haven't found our flow yet.
No, we really haven't. Arnold mounts it out to Joyce. Jenna to Laney Williams. Open three. Lady. Nope. And
Hit the
ball
guide wire.
The guide wire up there. I like the fact she's shooting more, though. Engel back in the game. Also back in will be Abby Porter. You know, I don't know Abby Porter, but she just looks like a ball player. Look at her. She just, you can tell her court awareness is without. This group, I see why that group was so good. Inbounds pass stolen. Engel, that's why she's good. Yes.
She's got 8.
There are times she makes it a little easier. And Coach Guest has seen enough. He calls a timeout. We'll take one with him. It's the Eagles 6, Our Lady Lions 16. This is TCA Basketball.
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
And we're back. TCA up by a dime. 16-6, 3:26 to go in our first half of play. Folks have often asked, Stan, what do you and Dave talk about during the breaks? We're not going to tell you.
By the way, I have some cash on me. I need to pay you for that loaf of bread. What was it, $1.50? 16 to
That
6.
was name brand stuff now.
No, that was nice. I appreciate it. I have my money with me. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, no, wait a minute.
I delivered it to his.
I'm not so sure about
I
that.
delivered that to his
You
mailbox.
You can't hear by our producer director, Jay Cash, saying that's about a $10 item. I know, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Stan, I forgot my cash, matter of fact.
Actually, our good friend Carl Snyder had a picture of some bread. Everybody, all the bread's gone except this Kego stuff. Nobody wants to die for Kego bread.
That's right.
And I looked at the price tag.
No, boy, that almost
It was
went
$6 a loaf.
Swears. By the way, Jay, no one could happen in any way envision, as we cover this game here, no one can envision Stan doing a play-by-play of him pulling in the parking lot and unable to find a parking place.
I didn't have a problem finding a parking place.
Well, no, you were fussing and some lady took the last place. This was the time before. Some lady pulled in front of you. It's classic Stan. I mean that in a complimentary way. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. I'd rather go with it. Probably more entertaining than this broadcast.
We better never get told to pull forward in the line again.
That was
at
McDonald's. And that's a pass. They were going to throw the ball to Swears, and she was running down the court with a lot of intensity, and the ball went sitting behind her. Turnovers now, Stan. They really have a ton of turnovers.
It's ugly on both sides of the ball. The Golden Dad's watching.
All right. One of my favorites of all time, Haley Golden. Beautiful mother now.
Mama Hammer's watching.
Yeah, all right. I was having dinner with Vicky D. Wallace, and someone tapped me on the shoulder. I was trying to read my phone about something, and it was Justin Miller and Lee. They were there.
And they go, hey, aren't you Diamond Dave?
Abby Porter to the line. No, Justin was teasing me a little bit. I was squinting at my phone. I couldn't see it real well that night. Didn't have my glasses. Here's a shot up by Porter, no good. I'd love to see Abby Porter, Hatley Vinson, and Farrah Carson. We got to pull for them to score some points here.
Oh.
No good. They've all come close, but no cigar yet. And it's a 16-6 game. It will be a memorable time of their life. First time they ever scored a varsity point. Guess with it. Down low to Smith. Smith, good defense. We bragged on their defense. TCA's been outstanding thus far.
Even better.
Reverse dribble by Guess. Threw it away. That ball was deflected, and then Williams picks it up. Front court pass to Hatley Benson. She'll drive in. Hatley will be fouled, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
So Hatley, the 5'7", 8th grader. Well, she's going to continue to grow and be a tall drink of water, too.
No doubt about it. She'll eye the mark.
We're going to have
Let's get in there. Let's get these kids scoring. Oh, my goodness, she missed it. I'm sure a little nervousness, and that's understandable.
Well,
you remember your first time you played varsity football, Stan?
Yeah, it was against Evansville Harrison, my junior year. The quarterback.
Oh, there
and it's
there.
good.
Hatley Vinson, all right.
Hatley Vinson with
and
her
look at the
first
bench.
point.
Look at the bench. They love it.
Mark that at the 152 mark of the second quarter.
How about that? So, wait a minute. You didn't start as a freshman or sophomore?
No. Okay. I started as a freshman.
Williams steals that basketball. And now here's the pass.
Varsity.
And Porter threw it away, trying to get it underneath.
But anyway, it was my first play. It was Evansville Harrison. The Warriors. Their quarterback was Todd Fireball, and I put him into the ground.
Todd Fireball.
His name is Todd Fireball.
What a name for a
quarterback.
That's perfect, though. Oh, folks, here's the pass. And down low, and laying it up in is Brooklyn Thomas. A nice play by the Eagles.
She's got her first bucket of the night.
Well, I don't have to worry about Judy Brown firing us today, because if it's going to be a terminated, it will be Jay doing that today. Here's a shot up, left wing, up, no good by Jenna Joyce. And working the other way, and you notice, Mike, I said termination. I didn't say terminator or anything like that. Here's the ball knocked away. Coming up with it is Hodrago. Riley takes the center of the court. Let's see what she does with it. She'll lay it up and lay it in.
A little slide job there, and in for her first bucket of the night.
You know, Stan, sometimes I think of her, we think of her just as an outside shooter. She's got some ability to
take
drive
it to the hoop. Inside when she wants to.
She's a basketball beanie, I'm telling you. Here's a 3 up, no good. They're getting some shots at it, just can't get the drop. That's a nice look by Guess.
Abby Porter skywalks for the rebound.
19-8. Here's a cut. Laney Williams, nice pass by Riley. And Laney Williams is on the board again.
She's got 4.
That's a nice looking play right there, 21-8. Laney fouls, got there a little late.
Picks up her 3rd.
Dad was a player at Gibson County. We always document that. It's a 21-8 game. Here at TCA this afternoon, the early start at 4 o'clock because of the weather forecast.
Yeah.
Cassie Brasher's watching. She always tunes in. 21-8, and to the line, both teams over the limit, and this is going to be, let's see, what is that? That's 13. That's Hannah Fortner. That's her first points of the night. I can see how this team's won 8 games, though, Stan. They're just, TCA's taking it to them turnover-wise today, but they're not a bad-looking team. They play hard, smart, got them both. And it's 21-10. Now, mind you, again, TCA playing shorthanded today without Annalise Friend, without Hannah Cleet, and without Tori Robertson. Across the timeline, here's Joyce with it. Mandy Beth Niven is watching. Hello, Mandy, our lovely friend. Neven. Here's the drive in the paint. It's there! And laying it up is Abby Porter, her first varsity point. That was 11. That was Abby Porter,
okay.
Yeah. Abby tried not to smile, but they're congratulating her. Now she got a little smile as she goes to the locker room. And well, she should. Look at the starters and the regulars. They're loving it. 23-10 here at the break. TCA leads by 13. This is TCA Basketball. I love that
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
And welcome back, everybody. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard. Stan's timing is not really great sometimes in life. Right when Jay said you're back, he was about to take a big chunk out of that hot dog. We do appreciate, though, the hospitality here, Stan. You and I have been together a long time out here. And we could
20
not
years
be
in basketball.
We cannot be associated with a better group than TCA. It's a great Christian school. And I'll tell you, if you are new to the area and you're looking, you just ran across us and you're looking for a place to place your children, you can be assured that they'll have the Christian influence here, great people, tremendous family atmosphere, and just a wonderful experience for you and I through the years.
It certainly has been.
And today's game is being brought to you in part by some great folks that know exactly what TCA is about. Foundation Bank, H.C. Phillips & Sons, City Lumber Company, Premier Dental Center, Mid-Valley Irrigation, Travis Vance with Farm Bureau, Jeremy Rasnick with Tennessee Drone Services, Food Right, and Cornerstone Realty. If you'd like to be a part of our team and part of the broadcast, we'd love for you to do that. I know TCA and Jay and all the gang would love for you to do that. Sports ads at mytcalines.com. That's sports ads at mytcalines.com.
And Diamond, Food Bright locations as well as Food Saver locations all had stocks of milk, eggs, and beef this morning.
How about that? That's great.
Full shelves.
I was at Kroger.
And bread.
I was at Kroger. They're not one of our sponsors, but I will tell you, I was at Kroger this morning, and I was standing in line. I don't like to use my card in one of the deals. I'm always scared it's going to get hacked. So I always go up to the window. And the guy said, man, you're lucky. You just got here this morning in time. He said, we're almost out of gas. We ran out yesterday. So, I mean, it's a little scary. So, anyway, we ask you to be sure and be conscious of your neighbors, obviously your pets and those kind of things. And but be conscious of your neighbors, and especially the elderly. Make sure you check on them and make sure you got everything in order.
Like Dave?
Like me, yeah. I mean, come. I don't mind telling you. I live at 215 Idlehour. Just come on by and see me. Bring food if you like.
200 Buttonwood.
Although it's not 200 Buttonwood. We'll give Jay's address here as soon as we get it. We both should know it. We've been out there getting free hot chocolate during the. He charges everyone else, but comp stars. Stan, your thoughts about the first half, and I'll give the stats here.
Well, it was just kind of. It was an interesting first half. You can tell we're missing our two leading scorers.
Sure, yes.
It's easy to see, and you got to get to a different flow. Who's going to step up and take charge? We're still looking for that person, but. You know, we did empty the benches, and the youngsters all got key, crucial minutes. Not mop-up minutes, but they've gotten crucial minutes early in this game, and you never know what game down the line that one of those one of those eighth graders might have to get into the lineup and be a serious contributor.
Yeah, there's a difference in playing in game when the game is still competitive and up for grabs. I think TCA's in great shape, leading 23-10. It's a great difference in that versus mop-up time. When you get in, you're just only going to be in there a minute or two. But you're exactly right, and I like all three freshmen. All of them have scored except we got to get Farrah on the board, Farrah Carson. But that'll happen. Here's your scores unofficially. Mary Arnold has 2 by Abby Porter, 4 by Lainey Williams in the game, 4 by Mary Grace Cleek, 8 by Ava Engel, who leads all scorers. Hatley Vincent has her first varsity point with 1 or 2 from the line, and Riley Hidrago has 2, but she's run the offense. She and Lainey Williams have done a good job running the offense. Meanwhile, Swears has not scored. Clara Guess has 2. It is 2 by Hannah Fortner, and Brooklyn Thomas has 2, and then 4 by Oakley March. Let's take another break. We'll come back. We'll pay the bills, and we'll come back for the second half. The Lions lead it. The Lady Lions do 23-10. This is TCA Basketball on the TCA Facebook page.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating
C. Phillips & Son, trucking, excavating, and heavy truck and trailer repair.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, let me put it this way. I'm the only guy among the three that can talk right now.
I haven't had anything in my mouth.
Well, you were about to. Anyway, it's 23-10. Our producer and director, well, we have fun, folks. We hope that you know that we keep the game in its integrity, but we do like to have some fun. It's 23-10. Mickey Huffman's tuned in tonight. He always watches. Got a pretty good audience for a 4 o'clock start time today. I'm really impressed with that. Impressed with our fans and the Purple Nation. We really appreciate all of you. Love you all.
I know the A.V. Engle fan club is watching. She always brings her own cheering section on to the games online.
Yeah, we got about a dozen. Here's Maui Arnold with steal. Met Maui mom and dad last year. Here's Maui moving in. Stops, pops, puts it up too hard. No, Cleat rebounds. Cleat will put it up, and it's blocked, but they get a foul. Didn't see much of a foul there. I guess they got her on the wrist, but Mary Grace will go to the line. And, again, we say a big hello to her sisters, Hannah. The Cleat sisters. Hannah's out with the flu today, so we mentioned Tori not playing, Annalise not playing. And Hannah's out today as well, so you're feeling better, kiddo.
Mary Grace, swish.
I always talk about my affinity for those kids with 3 names. She misses that one. And she has 5 in the game, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to give it to the Eagles. MHEA, the Home Skilled Academy. Stan, you tell me they have their own gym they play in, you said?
They have had a home game.
Yeah, okay. Here's Arnold after the ball was stolen by Riley. Drago thought about the 3, doesn't pull the trigger. Out to Engel. Engel to Cleat. I'm sure that Jana would love. Here's Cleat in the paint, stopping, popping, no. And the rebound is controlled by the Eagles. I'm sure Jana would love to see some breakout performances here. Here's a drive.
Oh.
No good by Olivia Smith, and they say Engel got her.
Well, he had a closer look than I did, so.
Yeah, he was just a few feet away, no doubt about that. We've watched the Eagle boys team come in, and, boy, they've got some size. They got one guy, he's got to be 6'6", 6'7".
Oh, at least. You know, with the hair, maybe 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, no doubt. Shot up, no good by Smith. They have really struggled the line today, they being the Eagles.
Well, they're 4 of 9.
Yeah, not very good. There, that one goes in, though. Good for Olivia Smith. It's 24-11. 13-point game with 7:08 left here. And TCA not pressing and now walking the ball up the court. And now the ball tipped out of bounds. It goes right into the hands of Jana Kaler. Boy, she was a great high school player at O'Brien County Central, the Rebels. Went to Martin. Didn't pan out there. Not of her nature. She was a really good player there, but left and now went over to Bethel, where she's in the Hall of Fame. In the record books, here's a shot. Riley Hadrago, 3, yes.
Up and good. She's got 5 on the night.
Boy, she is, when she is on, she's really a great shooter.
So.
Blake Butler is watching. Hello, Blake.
The coach is watching?
Yeah, he's watching today. 27-11, your score. One of our favorite guys of all time. Across the timeline, working with it now will be Thomas.
Randy Coble.
Fortner in the corner, open 3 on its way. That hit the side of the rim, backboard almost. But going back to get his Abby Thomas, she came up with it after the missed shot. And now the ball knocked away from Smith.
Nice defense by Ava there, forcing the ball out of bounds.
Smith thought she was fouled, and I think she was. She's looking at her left arm. I think she was acting, to be honest
Ava's arms were straight up in the air.
Well, I guess what happened then when she went up, her arm hit Ava's, whose arm was in the air already. Maybe that's an analogy.
I'll buy that.
Working with it. Here's Drago with it. 27-11, 6:07 left. Riley, little stutter dribble, will move in, can't shoot. Works out here, Delaney. Cleat's 3, good. I like what Cleat did. She didn't hesitate. She just naturally put it right up there and knocked it in. That's her.
She's got 8.
You agree, Stan?
Oh, yeah.
She really deserves, I hope she gets a breakout game here today. She has 8 double digits would be great because she is really a good little player and does get her confidence right up there. Here's a shot up, and that's a nice pass. Fortner puts it up and in, and now a timeout. It's a 30 on the floor, so we'll call 30 here. It's 30-13. Lions lead by 17. This is TCA Basketball, the late afternoon, early evening game due to the weather. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Well, we've got some record times from the grade school track team in the 30-yard sprint.
Yeah, they were behind us. Too cold to run outside. I don't blame them for doing a little workout inside. 30-13, 5:38 left. I left home in Jackson this morning and wasn't too bad. By the time I got to McKenzie, I don't know if it's just because I went north or not, but man, it turned cold. 30-13, 5:38 left. It's Arnold, Cleet, Joyce back in there now, Williams, and Abby Porter. For the Eagles, it is, well, we'll spot the numbers here for you. Hannah Fortner's in the game. Also is Clara Guess,
Addie Thomas,
Sarah Schwinn,
Olivia Smith.
and Olivia Smith. Cleet, left elbow, nowhere to go. Good defense. Again, we talked about their defense. It's not bad at all. Cleet had the 3, didn't take it this time. Now Circles puts it up. Ball knocked away, gets it back out to Joyce. Joyce will drive in. Joyce will put up with the left hand, no good. And Cleet's going to run it down. Cleet, deep left, lost the dribble, and it's loose on the floor. Still loose, still loose. And we've got a jump ball, I think. Yep.
Well, what you're seeing a lot of is the Eagles from Memphis. They're really collapsing inside the paint and making it tough for us to get anything inside. Really, about the only thing we've done, on layups and stuff is on fast breaks. Otherwise, they played well defensively in the paint.
Really have. Porter with it. Porter, good-looking little ball handler, lays it up, missed it. Boy, great move, and just wouldn't go down. He's a quick little cat, too. Here's the ball knocked away, and the Eagles come up with it. Coach Kaler saying, get up here and play some defense. They go down low. Here is March. Swing it across the zone. Long 3 by Thomas, no good. And we've got a foul. I think Jenna Joyce, I think.
Yeah, it was funny out there in that last series down there. You had Addie Thomas and, or excuse me, not Addie Thomas. It was, where'd she go? It was Abby Porter out there, and you had Lenny Williams, the 2 smallest girls out there, both guarding the bigger girl.
Well, they've got a mismatch down low. They got Porter down there, and she was against a bigger player, but she dishes off. And the shot is up. That was March. Is that who got that? Oakley March. Yep.
Oakley. She's got 4.
Annie Oakley. The drive. Laney Williams. Bingo.
Lenny Williams now has 6.
Having a good game. Love to see her get double digits. Here's a nice fake. And then coming down with the basketball after the good fake was March, and they tie her up.
Jump ball possession arrow does favor the Eagles.
So the Eagles retain control with 4:01 left in the third.
Excuse me, folks.
They inbound it. Guess, deep left, 3 on its way. Got no way. It came out. I thought that thing was going in. March comes up with a rebound, though. Puts it up. Back rim, though. And here's Engel with the rebound. They double team her down there, and Engel just decked one of the gals trying to rip the ball away. Did nothing dirty there. Just Coach Guest not real happy that she wasn't called for an offensive
You want
foul.
to get in there and wrap it up there. She's allowed to try and loosen it up.
Yeah, she didn't throw the elbow. She just turned her whole body around, and the young lady fell to the floor.
She hung on real tight, which got shrugged off.
Coach Guest talking to the official as he comes by. Arms folded over there. Meanwhile, Coach Carey's down at the end of the bench instructing. Turn around jump shot. And Drago, no.
Fouled.
And in the backcourt, here's Thomas with it. Front court, Smith. Lady Lions just sitting back in a 2-3 zone right now. Now here's a pass
Nice
down low.
pass,
That's a
nice
nice
play.
pass, but the little bunny is missed by Fortner. And Engel comes out there with it. Engel, front court. Almost turned it over, did not. Over to Joyce. Jenna in the paint, blocked. And coming up with it is MHEA. Oakley March moves in. We got a foul on TCA.
You know, you look at after Ava and the way she came down the floor at the time, you think she's going to score, but Dave, a very good passer of the basketball is Ava. She can find the open gal
Yeah,
underneath.
she's got the whole package. Out of the game is Williams, in the game is Cleek, who was getting a rest. That's a nice open look that time by Smith. Stan, they had some open looks. They're just not shooting the ball really well at all. Here's Engel with it. We're to 3 minutes to 2:45 to the third. Engel walked, did not get away with it. Proper call.
Got tied up there, took the extra step.
32-15. And timeout. Coach Guest called the time. We're not going to get the ball in bounds in time. And we'll call the timeout with them. It's 32-15, Lady Lions over the Eagles from Memphis. Stay with us. This is TCA Basketball. And welcome back, everybody. 32-15 your score.
I caught you.
Well, I'm okay. We will be back in action. Scheduled anyway to be back with you next Friday.
Week from today.
The game Tuesday against Tipton Rosemark has been set back to next Friday or next Saturday, I think.
Yeah, but
That's
week
right.
from tomorrow.
And then Friday, that day before, we're supposed to play Tipton Rosemark, I think. Is that right? Yep.
No, we got Jackson
Jackson
Christian
Christian
on the
at their
schedule.
place. That's exactly right. I apologize. Turnaround jump shot, no good by Tinsley Witten. So next Friday, it's Jackson Christian there, and then back here at home against Tipton Rosemark. That's the makeup game from the game that was
And that will
scheduled
be
to play.
homecoming as well.
That'll be homecoming, yep. We want to work that in for you. Make sure you get that, folks. Coach Cater working hard over there, saying, here's a pass down low. Witten lost it, gets it back, puts it up, gets it right back again, puts it up, and got it. She stuck with it. And Witten knocks it in, and the folks across the way, they are happy. It's 32-17.
Number 10 with her first points.
Yep. Tinsley Witten. Joyce with it. Joyce had the 15-footer and threw it over the hands almost of Abby Porter. Well, it was actually Carson who went up and got that. Here's Porter. She's down low to Cleek. Lays it up in. Nice play as Porter dished it off to Cleek, and Cleek laid it up and in.
Well, we'll give her an assist on that one.
Yeah, I think she deserves one. Witten the other way down to 1:18 left in the quarter. 34-17. TCA's doubled them up here. Drive in the paint. It crawls out. Nice move by Smith, but it wouldn't go down, and we got the ball out of bounds. Belongs to TCA. Maui Arnold back in the game. Hidrago back in the game. And Engel back in the game.
Larry Lewis getting set to keep scoring the boys' game.
Double L, yep. Philip Robertson's over on the books over there. Mr. Cleek's over there as well. It is a 34-17 game. TCA about to move to 16-4 on the year.
It's hard to believe we've already played 20 games.
It's amazing. Seems like it just should have started a day or two ago. Football, same way, Stan. We went through that football season like you wouldn't believe. Tough pass, but Arnold's big frame, her 6'1" frame, allowed her to go get the errant pass. Laid it up, no good. She's fouled. She'll shoot two.
So Mallory's going to go to the line. She's 2 of 4 from charity so far in this game.
Mallory's listed as 6'1". I don't know that we're probably. I think she might even be 6'2". She's really grown a lot. Arnold up, yes.
Well, I got a new tape measure at home. You want me to bring it?
No, I'll take the word for it.
Okay.
I'll take the word for it. We would never fudge on heights. Bethel's got a guy named Alonzo Jr. And they list him as 6'5". The guy can't be more than 6'1" or 2. But he jumps like he's 6'5", I'll say that.
Well, there you go.
Down to 40 seconds left here. Steele. Mowry goes and gets it and gives it to Vincent. Vincent, nice pass. Carson lays it up. Missed it. Tough break. Rebound is controlled by
Steele.
And Arnold comes up with a steal after they had it. And now Steele and now they throw it away. That was a series of turnovers there.
Yeah, good little teamwork passing the ball, though, inside.
Boy, I'd love to have seen Carson get that layup. He was open, just didn't go for it.
And you know, that worked because they play all year together.
Absolutely. 35-17. Engel with it. Down to 15 seconds. Engel moves in, puts up foul, she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, 20 there. Amelia Matthews with her first foul of the ball game.
She was real happy about the call, but it was a proper call.
Yeah.
And the Dooleys are in the house. Hadn't seen Brother Adam, but there's his lovely wife and the youngsters. I was watching one of his sermons the other day that was on social media. Free throw up. Reed Basham's watching tonight. Michael Davis is tuned in. 35-17. Eagle will try again after missing that one and gets 1 of 2. Number at 9, Stan. First point in a while. 36-17. And now Drago knocks that thing out of there. And the student body, they've arrived now. There's a handful of them down there. They're loving it.
They're loud.
36-17.
Still a nice crowd from Memphis came in tonight.
And our crowd, more people are coming in for our game, too. Steele, Hadrago up, no good. Rebound controlled by the Eagles. On the run out the other way, they've got a shot at it. And now,
you know who made that play?
Coach Guest thought his player was tripped up. He's not happy with the lack of a call by Skip Jones that time.
That was Farrah Carson got in the way of that one and messed that one up. We've come to the end of the third quarter play. It's 36-17. TCA back with the faithful fourth after this.
I think she just inadvertently stepped on her foot, didn't she? Stan Gerard with you today from TCA. Lady Lions looking for win number 16, and they're cruising right now with a 36-17 lead. Guess with it for the Eagles, the homeschoolers out of Memphis. Bad pass, but going back to get it was Smith. Engel actually got it. Yeah, she actually got a hand on it. Former TCA great Eli Parker in the crowd across the way. Here's a shot up. It's going to count and a foul.
3 dogs here.
Yeah, that shot put up by Hannah Fortner. They show glimpses from time to time, Stan, of really, I mean, they're well coached. Coach Guest has done a good job with them. You can tell that.
Fortner's got 6.
Not only do they have the crowd, I'll tell you one thing that's impressive about there, and we've got a great crowd too, but one thing that's impressive about their crowd, look over there, Stan. They've got some parents. Look at all the young people there too, though. I mean, you've got a few students here supporting their kids. You admire and respect that.
Yep.
Here's a give and go to Cleek, back to Drago, but a bad pass. 36-20 your score. 7:25 left in the game. Fortner with it. Fortner to Addie Thomas. Again, Addie Thomas really hasn't been a factor scoring, but she comes up with a steal there. But her ability to bring the ball up the court's been impressive. Laney Williams almost had the steal knocked out of bounds. Smith pulled her hand back right at the right time. Here's Jenna Joyce back in the game. And Eagle will go out. I'm not sure if she's under the weather or not, but Annie Payne hasn't played a lot here in this second half.
I'm just now noticing that.
Shot up. Nice drop step by Fortner, but couldn't get it to go. Williams with it.
Yeah, she had a foul early and hadn't played much at all. You're right.
7 minutes left here. Down low.
Oh,
Mallory
good.
Arnold with a great catch with her left hand, then laid it up with the right hand, and that's a nice play by Mallory Arnold.
She's got a nickel's worth now, her first field goal.
Yeah, has 5. Speaking of 5, here's number 5, Guess, with a long 3, top of the key, yes.
Swish. For her second bucket, she's got 5.
38-23 your score. Drago with it.
Somebody come give her a pick.
Yep. You're big on those screens, aren't you?
I'm huge on that.
Williams drives in, shovels one up, and we got a foul on the floor before the shot.
Lange is not a fear, is she?
No, she's fearless. She doesn't. I mean, the other night against Ayers, who's about 3 times taller than she is.
At least.
She went after her. I mean, they were
Stop
slapping hands
hitting
off
me.
each
Stop
other. Yeah.
hitting me.
Yeah, they were slapping their hands off each other. Neither back down, but impressive that Laney didn't. Arnold up, no good. Thomas with a rebound. Thomas front court. Picks up the dribble. Gets it right back. We're down to 6:20 left in the game. TCA leading 36, or they get 38-23.
Oh.
There's a nice play. Boy, that's a nice pass underneath.
Fortner again.
Fortner
She's
again,
got 7.5.
She made a nice cut and a great pass from her teammate. It's 38-25. It's a 13-point game.
And we just broke down defensively as well.
Yeah, we have not lit up here in this fourth quarter. 38-25, down low to Arnold. Arnold, great fake, and walked.
Traveled, yep. Defense was there, stuck the hand out. She took the extra step.
Engel in the game, and Drago's in the game, and Arnold and Cleat go out.
And then our defense, though, we've only had 2 practices since the couple of injuries, so they haven't had really a whole lot of chances to work on what they need to work on now.
That's true.
And if school's out, that's going to make it even tougher.
Especially if you get out here to practice, and that might be the case. Smith drives in, missed it. Had a hand on it. It goes out of bounds. They say it's going to be off TCA. Yeah, travel could be at a premium beginning late tomorrow afternoon, early evening, and all day Sunday.
I think I'll be okay as long as the mayor gets Old Medina Road plowed.
I wouldn't want to go up and down that hill, those hills.
That's what I mean. It's got to get plowed. That's the most dangerous road in the county.
Yeah, it really
I
is
think.
tough. It's a tough drive out there, no doubt.
It's bad enough in the rain, and then you got you throw snow and ice on it, and there's no rails or ledges or anything. There's a straight drop off on some of those.
Sure, 38-25 your score. Porter's back in the game along with Williams. They both are about the same size. Cleek's in there with Joyce and Engel.
Because I looked at all the maps, and I got to thinking, where are my escape routes to get into town? Every one of them involved going up and down hills and around thing. No, I've got no good way to get out.
There's a steal by Thomas, and a three's on its way. It's there, and that shot is by Guess. And Coach Guess calls the timeout. And, folks, it's a 10-point game, 38-28. Lions lead by 10, but the Eagles are not giving up. They're still flying. Back after this, 30. Stay with us. This is TCA Basketball.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
We've been activated, told that we're back. I like that. I think that's a new thing. You know, John Ward of the Vols, if you ever worked the board when he did a game, he would do 1 minute to airtime, 1 minute, slate. Then he would go 30 seconds airtime. You folks along the line, slate.
Hey, how about the idiotic website that put up a post that Mike Keith passed away? You see that?
I never pay attention to those things because, I mean, those things are just, that's crazy.
AI.
As good as social media is, it's really got its problems too.
You see, that stuff gets on Facebook and stays. You know, if if they said I didn't like a certain thing on something, that post would get deleted. But AI makes these goofy
Surely
things.
you've never been banned, have you?
No comment.
That's a setup question, Jay.
No comment.
That was a setup question, Jay. Jay says, Macaulay, please don't do this. 38-28. We've got a game, folks. We got to pay attention to this thing right now. More TCA's not put this thing away. Ingle drives in, and the ball knocked away, and he goes out of bounds, and it's going to belong to, they say, touching your last with Smith. Stan, again, we brag. I know we're shorthanded today. We brag, though, about their half-court defense. It's pretty good.
Their defense has been sound.
Drago moves in with the left hand. Up, no. Battles the rebound, and coming up with it is Thomas.
Now, if you looked on that last series, if we had freeze frame, 3 girls in the paint on the play.
Front court, Olivia Smith. They go out to guess. She wanted the 3 that time, didn't get it. Now they go. Right wing over there to March. Shot up, that's an air ball. That was put up by Porter. I don't not think that's the shot that Coach Guess wanted there.
But they passed the ball around the horn pretty fair.
Yeah, that would have cut it to single digits. 38-28. Backcourt, Lady Williams. Almost like they're in a one zone. They have the front defender up front, but it's actually not that. They're switching around.
Yeah, a little dog and one.
Yeah, man, here's the pass down to Arnold. Goes through her legs. Guess comes up with it.
That should have been travel.
And now Thomas with it. We've got a jump ball, yes. And it's going to belong to the Eagles.
Teaching point, though, folks. When you've got the ball and you're sitting on the floor, you can't move. You slide, do a boogie of some sort. That's supposed to be traveling.
38-28. Thomas backcourt. Thomas is their main ball handler. I can't even remember shooting. And we've got Skip Jones calling a little bit of a touch foul. I love Skip to death. That wasn't much of a foul there. Oh, you just touched me. Leave me alone there. It's 38-28. The guys in the truck just sent us a message. They agree it was a touch foul. Working with it now will be Thomas. You got about 3 people, I think, working out there tonight.
Yep.
They're having pizza. Jay bought that. Here's a shot down low. It's there. And Fortner has had a big game for them. And, folks, it's a 38-30 game.
She's got 11 on the night, and 9 of those are in the second half.
They're a crowd now in the game. They're over there chanting defense and clapping their hands. They feel good about their gals, and they should. Laney, the floater. No. Rebound. Coming up with it, Fortner. 3:20 left in the game. You still feel like TC's in good shape, but here's a bad pass. Arnold steals that basketball. Nice play by Mowry, and then Williams has it. Williams in the backcourt. She's fouled, no call. And now they go blow the whistle, and I think there is a foul.
Well, defensively, we're not that bad, but we just haven't had anybody to take charge on the offensive end.
The homeschool parents, especially those guys up top, they're not happy with that call at all, man. They're upset. Well, you could call about 5 or 6 things, probably about 3 on each team, to be honest with you. So
that's true.
We're going to keep it here, reminding you again that our game today and the later game with the Lions and Eagles will be brought to you by Foundation Bank, H.C. Phillips & Sons, City Lumber Company, Premier Dillon Center, Mid-Valley Irrigation, Travis Vance with Farm Bureau, Jimmy Rasnick with Tennessee Drone Services, Food Right, and Cornerstone Realty. Without the sponsorship, without the help from those folks, those fine folks, you wouldn't be able to watch our games, and we certainly appreciate them, and we hope you'll let them know that and cater to those businesses and make sure you take care of them as well. If you'd like to be a part of the broadcast, it's sports ads at mytcalines.com.
And we'll remind you that all of the Joey Hayes owned establishment, Food Right and Hayes Cash Savers, they were all well stocked, full of bread, full of milk, full of meat, everything that you need to get you through Snowmageddon. They had in large supplies this morning. They'll all be open till at least 9 o'clock tonight.
Got to say, they'll be open after our game is off. 38-30, Debbie Henderson says, come on, ladies. Drago across the timeline. Frank Clampett, we didn't mention Frank, and he's on the bench over there. Drago moves in, she's fouled. I like what Riley's done today. She's driven that basketball. She's settled for a couple of threes and hit them, but she's driven to the hoop a couple of times to it. B.K. Lovelace is on the bench over there. Scott Kaler.
Fouls on number 13, Fortner, her third.
Fortner's had a really good game for them, though.
Only 2 fouls in each team here in the fourth quarter. The free throw is up and good.
39-30. TCA can get it back to a 10-point lead here.
If a player named Wood Guy be Wood Good.
That's right, John Ward, the Balls had a guy named Wood, and he would do that. No one could do it the way John could. Next free throw is No good. I think the guy's name was Howard Wood, I think. Big, burly guy. 39-30. And now here's Arnold. That's a proper call. She did reach in.
I wonder how cheese-flavored M&Ms would taste.
What kind of M&Ms?
Cheese-flavored. Dipping your M&Ms in
Well,
cheese.
why don't you just try some? and give us a play-by-play of it. Jay would like to know. I'd like to know. Not that Jay and I would do that. He's got cheese nacho dip left, and he's got peanut M&Ms.
I'm thinking.
Who knows, though? Seriously, you may love them.
Be the next.
Jay could try one if he likes them. Then we could market those, and we'd have to come up with a name to market them. Yeah.
Cheesems.
The governor's calling again.
Yeah, the governor. I can't take that call.
Ball knocked away. Coming up with it will be Hydrago. Riley will move in. Riley puts it up. Missed it. Tipped up. No. And the ball out of bounds.
Should be our ball.
Off. Yeah, it went off the hands of Fortner. We're down to 2:31.
You notice the T-shirt tonight, Dave?
I saw that.
The gold ball. The gold ball in the net.
And I love the chain. 39-30.
I told Jan when she was up here, I expect one of these in about 3 years.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
She goes, yes, sir. That is our intent.
Engel, right to the key. Delaney, the little floater up. Turnaround floater, no good. And again, they get the ball to Thomas, relying her. I like what they do with her. They really use her to bring the ball up the court. She's a good ball handler.
And nice screen by 13
She's
for
in
them.
trouble. That's a 10-second count. No one came to get her, though, and help her. And a great bit of defense by Mary Grace Cleet.
13 set a nice screen for them. Then she peeled off and went along up court instead of stepping back to help out.
More students coming in the arena. 39-30. 9-point game with 1:55 left. You feel like TCA's in good shape, but here's the ball dribble off the foot. Engel comes up with it, though. Engel throws one up. No, never really got it up there from the hip, but she's going to be fouled and shoot 2 free throws. You know why they call Pistol Pete Maravich, don't you? Pistol? Because he would shoot from the hip.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's what Engel did just then. 39-30, 9-point game.
But could you call a guy pistol these days, in today's day and age?
Well, I think so, yeah. I think you could call him Pistol these days, yeah.
Surprised somebody hadn't got mad about the football term shotgun.
Water pistol Maravich. Yeah, you're talking about the quarterback being in the shotgun? Eagle, both are there.
Got them both.
Oh, we dig holes and sometimes climb out of them, and sometimes we do not. 41-30. I'm not sure what happened with that dialogue. I would ask Jay, does Judy Brown ever call him and ask him, say, Jay, what's going on with those guys? But I'm not going to ask him that. Maybe off mic, I'll ask him his Fortner in the backcourt. Saw Judy here the other night, right behind the bench. We've got a great contingent of folks that sit behind the bench over there. Boy, this place was rocking the other night, wasn't it, Stan? Man, it was really neat and pretty special. We had a big crowd at that. If I tell you what our gate was last night, you'd really be pleased. Front court, Fortner. And I'm talking about the cash-only gate. I had a cash-only gate and an online gate.
Really?
We're still counting money. 41-30. I think half the city of Huntington was there to support Freed, although they're in Carroll County. Yeah, Lily Key is a great sophomore for them, and she was a big star at Huntington. Lily Key. Talked to Lily last night before the game. Lovely gal.
They bring Miggy up there?
I'm sorry?
Did they bring Miggy up there?
No, they did not. 41-30. Working with it now will be Hydrago. And Bethel, of course, even with McKenzie playing last night, Bethel had a huge crowd there. Biggest crowd we've had in 4 or 5 years. Here's a shot up by Jenna Joyce. No. And it goes out of bounds. We don't have a ton of student body people down there, but the ones that we have, a couple
I bet you they're going to be vocal.
They're very vocal, yeah. Boy, the student bodies here the other night, caddy corner were great, weren't they?
Yeah, 30-second timeout. A minute to go. Let's take one with them. We're back after this. We're back.
I think the next time they tell us to activate, I'm going to go, hello, this is Dave and Stan. We're back at TCA. What do you think, Stan?
Oh, how about
I like that activate, though. It's like,
how about Dave Diamond and Lance Mannion?
I'm not sure what all that means, but 41-30. Come on, Lions, let's put this thing away. A minute 2. Cleek had it blocked. I'm telling you again, I know we don't have some of our starters, but they are pretty good defensively. I'm impressed with them. They'll win some more games. You tell me they've traveled all over the country.
Yep.
41-30 your score, 11-point game. And the ball tipped out of bounds. Riley not real
Let's
happy.
see if we can find some of the places they've been to real quick.
Williams is fouled in the backcourt and fouled by Sarah Schweers. (41-30). Both teams have had great demeanors on the court. Great demeanor on the court today.
They've been to St. Louis. They've been to Nashville.
And now Riley's foul.
Marshall Academy. I believe that's in Mississippi. Freedom. Let's see. They've been around.
41-30, and they're over the limit at number 5. So free throws forthcoming. You still do not like the 5 foul thing in a quarter.
This is their second trip to Jackson this year.
Who'd they play earlier?
JCM. Back day after Christmas.
How'd they do in that game?
Let's see. This is a
Riley no good. Missed them both. Jenna George sneaks in there and gets that rebound though. Cleek had it knocked away. Good hands that time by Fortner. Fortner's a good player. She could play for some people in our district, no doubt about it. I like Thomas's ball handling ability. Here's a kid I like too. Laney Williams inbound it. Gets into Riley. And TCA now, I think they're still going to foul. They're only down 11, but at this point in time with 32 seconds left, just a matter of what the final score will be.
One team I'm surprised we're not playing is Rossville Christian down there in Fayette. Now, their boys team is supposed to be really good down there, free throw up and good. But, that'd be a local team and good competition.
42-30.
We used to play them in football a long time ago, I think.
Up again, good again. 43-30, 13-point game with 32 seconds left. Bad pass, they throw it away. Williams picks it off at midcourt. Laney would just try to dribble this thing out. At this point, and now looked like Smith was trying to foul Laney, ran into her, but no call. Ball scoots out of bounds and across the way. Hot Rod Parker, we didn't mention Hot Rod on the bench as well.
The Snake.
Brother Dooley's in the house, and now Riley's fouled in the backcourt.
Game
was going to be a little closer than the final scores only indicate. Although, even when they made the run, Stad, I never really thought TCA would lose this game, and they are not going to. And that's no disrespect to the kids from Memphis.
No, but our free throw is up and good. I will say this: this team here could finish third or fourth in our league.
Yep, no doubt. Up again, good again. It'll be interesting to see where all the kids are from. I bet most of them are probably from the metropolitan area, but I bet they're from Arlington and Bartlett and places like that, Lakeland, maybe even some down in Mississippi. Now the ball is lost out of bounds by Schweers on a bad pass. And at 45-30, it's going to be, there's a foul. I didn't see that.
I think we can keep our whistles in our pockets, guys.
Yeah, I think so too with 9.9.
You think so too, Jay?
Like last night, it's a 25-point game in our men's game.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Activate, affirmative. I think there should be a rule in college basketball. If the game is out of hand, forget the media timeouts in the last 5 minutes.
That's not bad.
Now, in college, the big league, they have to pay the bills and get average.
Yeah, those bills are actually, there's actually people paying good money.
But the NAI don't do it. Angela Wakefield, my good buddy, former assistant with me at Lambeth. She's watching. Hello, Angela. Lovely, buddy. Ken Northcutt. 46-30 after the free throw was made. And now here's a pass down low, and there's Guess up. Guess is fouled.
Oh.
And with 1.6, Guess is going to shoot 2 free throws. Even Coach Guess looks up at the scoreboard and shaking his head like, you call that?
Really?
Guess the line. Clara Guess.
Well, kind of hacked him. You had to, really.
Yeah, I agree. Free throw up. Nope. She'll try again.
Linda and Terry Warren.
Yep. Coach Ken Northcutt's watching.
Yep.
Oh, Kenny.
Now, Ken, he kind of lives at the top of the hill as they make one of two.
It's 46-31, and Cleek has it, and this game ends. The happy final. The Lady Lions lead it and win it 46-31. They never trailed in the game. They led 9-2 at the end of one, went on to halftime with a nice lead. They cut into it a little bit, got it down to 10 at one time, but no closer. I think they got it down to 8, as a matter of fact.
That
I
is
have to look
correct.
back at my running score. But the Lions win it, and they move now to 16-4, and MHEA falls to 8-10. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back. Stan will have stats, and we'll set the stage for the guys' game. It's coming up next. This is TCA Basketball.
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
H.C. Phillips & Son, trucking, excavating, and heavy truck and trailer repair.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy, live from the T-Dome at 10 Windy City Road in beautiful and chilly downtown Windy City, Tennessee. You know Jackson is a suburb of Windy City? Hey, it is. Jackson is a suburb of Windy City. That's a fact. That's a fact. But the girls win 46-31. Here's the unofficial stats from that game. First, for the Memphis Home Education Association Eagles team, it was Tinsley Witten with 2, Olivia Smith with 1, Chloe Guess with 2, Brooklyn Thomas with 2. It was Oakley March with 4, Clara Guess with 9, and their leading scorer was Hannah Fortner, who had 11, 9 of those in the second half of play. Her and Chloe Guess tried to single-handedly keep the homeschool Eagles into the ballgame for TCA. Everybody that dressed played. Annie Payne did not score. Jenna Joyce did not score. It was Abby Porter with 2. One of the 8th graders just called up. It was Hatley Vinson with 1. Lainey Williams with 6. Mallory Arnold with 5. Mary Grace Cleek had 10. And TCA's lead scorer was Ava Engel with 12. She had 8 in the first half and 4 in the second half. TCA's next game will be a week from tonight, scheduled anyway, at Jackson Christian. We'll have airtime at 5:45 for that contest. We'll be high up in the stands. Going to take a forklift to get me up to that booth. That is the truth, pretty much. It's a big step there, Jay. Big step. But anyway, we'll have basketball for you, hopefully a week from tonight. We've got about 4 minutes for the start of for the introduction of the starting lineups. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's boys game between the Eagles and TCA. We're back after this.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Dave, you may want to take that headset apart, unscrew this little thing, pull it out, pull it in, and screw it back in good.
Okay, we'll do that. Talking about right now or wait?
No, well, at least when you're done for the night.
Well, thanks for your assessment. In other words, I need to activate it. Is that right?
Yeah, you need to reactivate your headset.
Well, I think the biggest question, I was out for a couple of seconds. I think the biggest question I have before we get serious again, how was the peanut M&Ms with the
cheese
sauce?
It's all right.
Would you recommend it or would you market it?
I'd want bigger peanuts to work with, though. I'd like cashews or something. Or, no, Brazil nuts.
Okay, all right.
Brazil nuts. Those things I can grab a hold of and, get your fingers on.
Good win for the Lady Lions. About ready for the intros of the guys' game. And Stan, your thoughts about this game and tell me a little bit more what you know about the Eagles out of Memphis.
Do not know a whole lot except they have played a good schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find that here, and I will get. I knew you would ask that of me.
They played 23 games so far.
Let's see.
9-14.
Yeah, I think this is it here. They played Brighton. They've defeated Brighton. They defeated St. Benedict. They lost to Evangelical. According to this, where did it go to? I saw it earlier. They've played Ripley, JCM, St. George's. So they play a decent schedule, and they actually, according to this, they have a win over Fayette Ware back on December 16th by 2 points.
That's pretty impressive. Here's staying with the starting lineups of the Eagles out of Memphis.
Yeah, it's going to be number 0, Adrian Green. He's a big boy. Also, it's going to be number 5, MJ Butler. The big boy we talked about.
That's the size.
He is number 14. That is David Abram. Another big boy. This is going to be Braxton Dawkins. And the final star is number 24, Sean Abubato. Say that three times real fast. So again, it's Green, Butler, Abram, and Abubato. And now the starting lineups for your TCA Lions. While you're seeing the light show, we'll go ahead and give you those starters for TCA. It's going to be number 2, Reed Williamson. Number 3, the Little General, the G-Man, Gabriel Lee. Number 4, Carson Dooley. Number 5, Lake Helton. Boy, he's played well as of late. And the final starter for 14, Zach, and we call him Zach Neven. Our new nickname for him, Neven. Your starting lineups for TCA. That didn't rhyme very well, did it, Dave?
It did not. I'll tell you one thing, too, but really on the serious side, too, hats off to Jay and his group out here. I'm not saying this because Jay's producing director tonight, but the football scoreboard, and then when you come in this arena, we're big league, you know?
Yep.
Here's Stan with the TCA starters again.
Already did those.
I know, but go with the end.
We'll go
with the ambience.
We'll go through. There's Gabriel Lee coming out, the G-Man, the 2-time Coaches Association All-Stayer, offense and defense. Carson Dooley once again. Lake Helton been playing so well lately. And in the post, Zach Niven's going to have a tussle tonight. I think he's maybe the tallest of the bunch, but he's got some people who can post up on him tonight. And Zach Niven's going to have to work in tonight's ballgame. I can guarantee you that.
Boy, they did a good job on him the other night.
Yeah.
USJ did, but he had a game that he hit some big shots, especially the free throws in the fourth quarter. He had Reed Williamson, but did not have a 3 the other night. By the way, Jackie Anderson-Lucas, our great friend down in Somerville, is watching, and over in Dyer County, Fayette County. Jackie's a great friend of ours, and Jackie, I got to tell you, I missed seeing you guys when we went down to Fayette Academy the other night. They treat us great down there, and just we miss seeing you guys and hope you're doing well. It will be, to jump it up, Stan, Abram against Niven. Here we go.
Yep. 14 against 14.
Yep.
And with the call of the game, the voice of basketball, it's Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stanley. 46-31, the Gals won, and now we're underway. Judy Cleek is watching. We've got folks all over West Tennessee and around the nation and around the area watching. Reed Williams with it. And they go to Niven, deep corner over there. Not sure how much these teams have scouted each other, but they did shade Niven a little bit out there. Gabe Lee over to Helton. Helton had it blocked. Blocked that time by David Abram.
Carson and Brady Dooley's grandpa watching, Mr. Don Oney.
Yeah.
If I pronounced that correctly. And Linda Dooley watching.
They always watch us up in Kentucky. Here's the pass out to midcourt to Niven. It kind of looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. Lee drives in, almost walked, may have, but puts it up anyway, and it goes in. How about the General?
The General averaging right at 20 points a ball game.
2-0, off to the good start, the Lions. 7:15. Front court, Abadato. It's A-B-U-B-A-T-O. Give me another vowel. 2-0 your score. Niven reaches in there and knocks that ball away. Goes out of bounds, and it's off Niven. Niven copping a plea to the officials. David and Mandy across the way watching this one. Coach Niven. 2-0 your score. 7:06. To inbound it, looking. They get it in now to Braxton Dawkins. Left wing. They're working around, and TCA in a matchup zone here. Abadato moves in, can't shoot. Looking. Good bounce pass. And that was a walk, but he got away with it and laid up in his apron.
Did he actually have a dribble and hit the floor?
he took a LeBron, 2 LeBron steps, didn't he? Tied 2-2. Niven's 3. And the rebound is controlled by the big guy, Abram. This is going to be a good game, folks.
Yep.
I can tell you right off the bat. Abadato. Front court. Lions back in that defense. They've got Niven back in the paint there trying to guard it. They pull their bigs out. Now one of the bigs, Dawkins, is down low. He puts it up and missed it. Rebound, they tipped it around and coming up with it. Reed Williams, I tell you, the boards are going to be big tonight.
Yep.
They're big.
Well, Dawkins may not be Chocolate Thunder.
Niven's
Remember
3. Niven, yes! That'll draw him out.
You remember Chocolate Thunder, don't you?
Oh, I remember that. Daryl Dawkins. Remember when he used to dunk,
break rims.
He'd break their backboards.
Yeah, pull him down.
Dexter working hard there. Frank clamping on the bench with him. Nehemiah Baker, Kurt Gehring. And the drive, not very good defense that time. And driving in almost untouched was M.J. Butler, 5'4".
Olay.
Yeah, we waved at him. That's about it. Left wing, here's Niven.
Well, we thought they passed the look test when we saw him walk in the building, and so far they're playing like it.
Helton's 3 came off, tough break. Yeah, they look like it, and they're playing like it right now, aren't they? 5-4. Abadato's 3 up, no good. Rebounds controlled by Carson Dooley. Reed Williams in front court, Niven. Let's see what the Lions do here. That's a pass deflected. Williamson happened right place, right time. And the Lions will reset it up here. They just keep Abram back in the paint. Everyone else is running around guarding someone. He's just back there protecting the paint. And you look at him right there in the middle, folks, number 14. Comes out in shade. They bring Helton out the high post. Niven drives in, can't shoot. Now turns, fires, or make it to the General. Lee missed it. Good diagonal pass, and Adrian Green's on the run out. Tried a little fancy pass over the paint. And the ball deflected out of bounds by TCA. I think that Green thought that ball was just thrown away, but TCA did deflect it.
I'd like to see us take it right at the big man, 14. See what kind of defender he is, and just take one right at him.
They run him through the paint there, trying to get him open. They get it in finally and the guy that inbound it gets it right back from Green. And that's M.J. Butler. They go inside of the big guy. He's out right of the key here. Backs in against Helton. Backs in, turns, fires the left hand, and got it. My
Good
goodness.
move. Back this right in and back this right down.
Great drop step with the left foot and left hand, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the Gals, the Eagles, Lady Eagles have stuck around and watching this one. Now they have the lead. Here's a 3. It didn't last long.
Well, Zach's making up for the lack of threes against USJ.
2 threes. And after trailing 6-5, it is now a 8-6 TCA lead. Butler drives in, and Niven, the all-time leading shot blocker in TCA basketball history, just rejected that one. As Stan likes to say, with authority. Carolyn Troxell's watching up in Kentucky. More snow expected up there than here, but I don't like what they're projecting for here. Here's Abram driving in, puts it up, missed it, tips up, got it.
Abram is going to be a load.
You can tell that already, can't we?
I mean, he's got to be 6'7" at least.
He's pretty fluid too,
Let's
Stan.
see.
He's making, I wouldn't say making it look easy, but he's really doing a good job.
Helton's 6'6", and he's a good half a head taller than Helton.
It's an 8-8 game. Niven with it.
He's 6'8", maybe 6'9".
This time, no. Rebound, Lee back up, no. Foul. Gabe's going to shoot two. Joey Reeves, the head coach, up, and he's talking to Braxton Dawkins about something. Well, he's an assistant. I think it's Joey Reeves is the other guy talking to Dawkins now.
Yeah, Guess is an assistant for the boys team. They coach the girls
team.
team.
Coach the girls team. They did a good job. TCA won that one. Niven, or make it Lee Pure. Yes. Try again. 3 in the game. 9-8. TCA regarners the lead. Got them both.
Yeah. Kind of like that. I mean, very crisply shot.
Nothing but snapping in the net. 10-8. 3:20 left. Front court. MJ Butler. Work it out here to Abadato. He moves in. Block. Niven got a hand on that one.
I think a couple of guys did, actually.
I think Reed Williamson actually touched it first. Gabe Lee in the paint stops. Pops up. No. Let's see who got the foul.
Gabe Lee, Dave, could make a living doing that tonight, I think.
Yep.
Even though he's a smaller guy, take it in every time. They're going to collapse on it, take it in, throw it up. You're either going to make it or get fouled, one of the two.
Plays taller than his 6'2" frame. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Free throw, good. 3 shots up, 3 shots down, and they've all been just right in the center of the bucket. And they take out Green, the Eagles do, and they put in Nick Maninetti. Up, good. Leads 4-4, has 6, and it's 12-8.
Yep.
Biggest lead of the game for the Lions. Well, they set a nice pick out there. Big number 15, Braxton Dawkins. Had the ball knocked away in the backcourt. It's going to be over and back. Well, they say that TCA did not touch it, and the coach doesn't argue, so I guess that's the right call.
Yeah, it's a nice double screen, actually.
Williamson out of the game, and here's a guy that really played well the other night for the Lions. Kaysen Moore's in the game. Stand that 3 he hit, and
that
then
his rebound there.
That rebound was a big. That probably, well, a lot of things won the game.
It sealed the deal.
That was the deciding factors late anyway. They give Moore the 3 again. He missed it this time. Rebounds controlled, though, by Lake Helton. Lake played well the other night. And has had a good season, a junior season. Here's Lee, the senior. He and Niven, the seniors. Lee penetrates, backs out of there. Ball knocked away, gets it back. Gives the Niven good defense. But the Lions keep their composure, and Lee almost falls to the hardwood. And then the ball tipped out of bounds, touched last by the Eagles.
Gabe's brother Sawyer was watching earlier.
Who's that?
Sawyer was watching earlier.
Okay, good. Boy, remember those kids? You and I,
Yeah,
just little
with
bitty
the-
guys.
with
I
the-
mean, little bitty guys. How time flies when you're having
Yeah,
fun.
little toy trucks and stuff.
And now, Lee dribbles the ball off his foot. Good defense by Maninetti. Dexter up. Scowl on that face. Dexter was at the game last night. I talked to him briefly up at McKenzie.
Did coach try to get him to suit up?
Yeah, we could have used him last night. I know that.
Good ball movement.
And Abram, he missed it and then put it back up and fouled. He was underneath. I don't know if he just decided he wasn't going to dunk it and tried to lay it in and missed it. But he got it right back. Ian Charping's in the game.
Dave, now that's a play. A young man of that size.
You take it up.
He had an open shot. You've got to treat that rim with violence.
Yeah, you do. And it's cost him at least 1 point. He missed that one. Ian Charping. He came in a moment ago. We failed to mention for Braxton Dawkins. And he'll try again. 12-8. TCA by 4. Betty Lucky's tuned in. It's 1 of 2. Dooley out of the game, and in for him will be, well, it's Helton along with Niven, Kaysen Moore, Reed Williamson back in the game. They get an offensive foul on Gabe Lee.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
I'll look up my instant replay and see what we can come up with.
So it's a 12-9 game, 1:56 left. And inbound it will be MHEA. Home Academy, Home School Academy. Charping with it out front. Benedetti. 3 on the right wing. That's there. Nice looking shot by Sean Abadado. And it's 12-12. Well, the 4-point lead didn't last long, did it?
Nope. It's going to be a ball game before it's all over with.
Dooley back in the game, and Gabe Lee's getting the rest. Here's a drive up, and no good by Williamson. Great effort, but it rimmed out on him. Charping front court. Charping wearing the long sleeves. Tough pass, but Abrams went back and got it, and that's going to be a charge. Yep, Propercoff. And Kason Moore drew that charge.
I mean, beautifully set. He just got nice, got in there way early, sat real rigid, and took it like a man.
Watch Abrams, Stan. Just watch his facial expression. He never shows any emotion, no matter if it's a good play or bad play. He just sort of cool customer. He goes out of the game, and coming in for him will be Parker Cross, wearing 52. And now they take Abadado out, and they put back in, or they put in. As soon as he turns, I'll let you know who he is. That's Stimmer 15. That's Braxton Dawkins back in the game. Niven looking out to Moore, and we've got a foul holding someone coming through the paint.
A little away from the ball foul.
We tied at 12-12 with 1:02 left.
Parker Cross picked up that foul.
If you put Rhodes at the end of his name, it'd be Parker's Cross Roads, just east of here. And we throw it away. And Dexter schooling Kason Moore after the turnover. Look at Dexter.
Parker Crossroads.
Yeah, get that? Yeah. Everyone stopped there at once in their life, at least. That and Dixon.
Yeah, we stopped Dixon a lot.
Yeah, you like the McDonald's there, working across the timelines, MJ Butler. I want that little lady still there.
I personally prefer the Arby's.
Out front, Parker Cross. Driving in, nothing. A great defense. They go out there to Butler. Nice fake, right elbow. The shot put up, though, no good by Charping. Here's a shot back up, no good. They battle for the rebound, and Niven comes down with it among the other trees there. 12-12, we're tied with 30 seconds. The crowd behind the Eagle bench over there chanting defense, and the bench likewise. We're tied at 12 with 20 seconds left in the first. Reed Williams had it knocked away, gets it back. Niven with it. Zach looking inside to Helton. Helton moving, backing in. Helton lost it, loose on the floor, coming up with it, Charping. We're down to 6 seconds, down to 5, down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. And they barely got it off, and it's there. As Braxton Dawkins got it to go. And at the end of one, it's the Eagles 14, our Lions 12. Let's take a 1 minute break. We're back after this.
This is not good. The Eagles with the lead over TCA, and they had the ball to start this second quarter.
Well, the Eagles have come to play, and the Lions see if they can counter here in the second stanza. David Cully, Stan Gerard, and we've got a foul, an offensive foul.
It's away from the ball.
Looking at Charping, I think. Yep, it's Ian Charping.
time in scoring concurs with you.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard that name, Charping. I like that.
He's charping a little bit.
Yeah, Charping. He was charping at the official. 14-12. Lions down by 2 as we in the early moments. Now we got someone holding Helton, I think, coming through the paint. I think that someone's going to be Parker Cross.
So you got Lee taking a seat here as we start the second quarter.
15-12 your score. Should be 14-12, shouldn't it? They give him a 3 a moment ago? That was not a 3. I didn't think.
No, it's 14 now.
Yeah, I was thinking, wait a minute. Now, Reed Williamson dishes off with the pass. We got a foul even before the pass. Coach Joey Reeves is saying, wait a minute now. Explain that to me. What happened there?
I don't know.
3-point game with 7:24 left in the first half. Dooley, Moore, bad pass. Tried to go inside to Helton and just wasn't enough space there.
Yeah, just tried to force again way too much.
And threw it too low, too down at his feet anyway. We played almost a minute. And a reverse layup up, almost went in. Parker Cross comes up with it out to Charping. Charping, yes, a 3, top of the key.
Charping with a big comeback, his first bucket of the night.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That's an enthusiastic crowd over there. They're into the game. It's 17-12. I don't know a lot about homeschooling, but I know that they obviously have to have ties, all of them and their kids playing on these teams. And they'll get offensive fouls on Reed Williamson.
Not sure how the corner official opposite side makes that call, though.
Yeah, he didn't have a great angle at it. I will agree with you. Parker Cross out of the game. And back in for him. Now we've got, let's see, Abadado's out there. You have Manetti out there. Dawkins is back in the game. Abrams getting a long rest here, the big guy.
I mean, let's face it, Dave, I just didn't see that one.
Here's a shot, a 3, it's there. Abadado.
We better get a body on him, Dave.
20-12. It's been.
Well, Gabe's coming back in, enough of that.
A 6-point unanswered run, 2 threes. Lee's about to come back to the game. 20-12, Lions down by 8. Reed Williamson with it. Lions struggled the other night, but came back and beat USJ 47-45. Niven with it. Niven's 3. Niven, yes!
Well, he had 0 on Tuesday. He's got 3 so far tonight.
Charping lets everyone go by him and lays it up and in.
Niven came in. He was bent on blocking that one.
Well,
he just stopped and cleared out.
Stan, the longer you let them hang around this game, the better they're going to feel about themselves, and they become very dangerous. And I'm not taking anything away from them, but their crowd's in the game. And it's a 22-15 game. And TCA throws it away, but I think they have someone holding coming through the paint.
I think you're correct.
Official called that right in front of their bench. They didn't like that, neither did they. Hey, remember the other night, Mr. Kessler rang up the entire USA bench when they stood up.
4 of them stood up and the T comes out.
Well, he walked over and he didn't point at one guy. He just waved his hand at all of them. Helton down low. Helton up, block. That's blocked by Dawkins. We talked about the size of Abrams. This Dawkins kid's this big kid, too.
Yeah, they got a couple of good-sized gentlemen in there.
22-15. Inbounds pass to Helton. Out to Lee. Lee drives in. Lee, the floater, he's bombed, and he'll shoot, too. Boy, he took
Did
it
you
right
see
in
the way
in
he had to try and get that shot over him because he was in so close?
It was a teardrop, a raindrop, no doubt, but it was a proper call, and Lee to shoot free throws. He's 4-4 there today, and leads. Actually, Niven has 9 to lead the Lions. He has 6. That's the 15 points. Lee, yes. Mom will be happy with those free throw strokes going tonight.
What was Niven, 24 out of 25 last game?
Yeah.
I'll settle for no threes if he can do that.
And here again, missed this one. Well, we jinxed him. Didn't mean to. 22-16, 6-point game with 5:15 left in the first half. Charping's come off the bench and played well for them. Here's MJ Butler. Butler to Charping. Charping's got that quick stringer. Here's a 3. It's there. And it's Abadado.
His
Man,
third
they've hit
three?
3 threes. Yeah, I got him with 2.
The game. Oh, Abadado's got 3 free.
He does, yeah.
Three threes.
Yep.
Easy for me to say.
3 threes. Niven with it. Niven
Three
fakes the
frees.
3. They put it in his face. 25-16, 9-point Eagle lead. Lee drives in. Lee scoops to the hoop. Up, no foul. He'll shoot 2.
Well, he's got a way of twisting his body.
He does. A la Bryn Lytle a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, finds that way where he only needs like about 12 inches to get through.
Boy, Bryn was a great player. Golly, we've
yeah.
been so blessed to have so many great players out here. Jacob Edwards, his mom, Rhonda, is one of my next door neighbors. I see Jacob from time to time. I always have to remind him, buddy, what a great shooter he was. Lee up. He still looks like he could play, too, if you see him.
Uh-oh.
Up, no good. Niven back up. No, he's fouling. Zach got in there and got that rebound. Remember Quincy Skates? I think he was.
The Q-Man.
You know, Stan, you and I started way back when they first played out west.
We've seen the old gym and this gym.
And the Q-Man, he was one of the, I know they'd had superstars before him, Matt Valentine in the game, but the Q-Man was one of the best players we covered out there, wasn't he? Niven,
Absolutely.
yes.
He's still playing pro ball, I think. Somewhere.
Quincy Skates. Lee out of the game. And Casey Moore back in.
Or he was, at least as of recently.
25-18. Here's the score. And Niven doesn't miss many, folks. It's there.
He's got 11.
It's 25-19. Yeah, 3 threes and 2 free throws. Sharping thought about it. 25-19, 6-point game. Butler with it. MJ in the paint out to Sharping. Quick 3 again. This time, no. Hit the front rim. You can tell Sharping's a confident shooter. Oh, that one didn't go down for him.
Well, Butler looked like he's wearing what do you call those things, highlighters?
Yeah, oh yeah. They are like a highlighter. The yellow highlighters. Niven's 3 open. Write it down.
Yeah, like Jerry Reed used to say, when you're hot, you're hot.
That's right, 25-22.
When you're not, you're not.
He's one of those kids, I promise you, I've said it 1,000 times, I'll continue to say it as long as he's here. And wherever he goes to play at the next level, and he will play at the next level, every time he shoots, I think it's going in. Nice fake, and here's a 3 up. Back rim, no good by Abadado. Back up, Sharping, yes. He's come off the bench. Man, I have him with free throw early. I have him with 8.
Oh, he had a free throw?
Yeah, he was 1 of 2 in the free throws, I thought. Maybe I put it on the wrong line.
That was Abram that was 1 for 2.
Okay. We'll write it. Move that back. Held him with it, top of the key. Saw Melissa down low. Niven thought about it. Butler's out in his face this time. Niven puts it on the floor. Out to Helton. Late 3, no. Rebound, Sharping, and Dooley fight for it. And he goes off Dooley, proper call, and the ball belongs to the Eagles.
Good hands by the young man in the stands.
I'm sorry?
Good hands by the young man in the
Oh,
stands.
I didn't see that. 27-22. Good crowd in here for a 4 o'clock game, and now the 5:30 guys game. 27-22. Front court. And again, Abrams still out of the game. He's getting a long rest. Stan, did he have 2 fouls? I only had him with 1.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. Sharping. Great pass by Green, and Sharping is putting on a show, and the kids across the way love it.
6. Sharping with 9. And Abram, who's been on the bench for a while, was 7.
29-22, 7-point game.
And Abadago with 9.
You know, we bragged on both teams. Here's Niven. That's in his range. He's about 25 feet away. Dooley with it. Dooley out to Niven. Zach's 3 on his way.
Oh.
Back rim, no. Rebound controlled by Green. No one down there except him. You know, Stan, I don't mean disrespect other Memphis schools, but their crowd, with the home school effect, their crowd is as good as we've seen with a lot of Memphis teams come up here. You agree?
Yeah.
Shot up. That's a bad miss that time, but the rebound's back up by Dawkins. No good, but they come right back up with the rebound. Sharping fakes the 3. Now a step back 3 over Niven, puts it up. That's a tough shot. Probably an ill-advised shot that time by the young man.
Tried to force it.
Yeah, Niven had him backing up.
BTW brought some good crowds when they had those really good teams.
Yeah, but some of the schools just didn't draw well. You're right, though.
Yeah, their basketball teams draw better than the football teams.
Football is really tough for them. I feel bad for the kids sometimes. Want to beat them, but feel bad for them. 29-22, a minute 33, and somewhat of a surprise here, to be honest with you. Helton with it. Out to Niven. Zach fakes the 3, doesn't shoot, now falls to the floor. Gets it out to Reed Williamson. His high 3 is there by Reed Williamson.
Reed been quiet until just that bucket there, his first points of the night.
What a nice assist by Niven, too. He
Yeah.
fell to the floor, but had the presence of mind not to travel or anything, just scooped it over to Williamson. And Reed was right there waiting for it, 29-25.
Teaching point, he did not move.
That's right. Ball knocked away. Lake Helton got a hand on it. Now coming up with it. And we get a foul on TCA underneath.
Yeah, it's going to be on Dooley. He's going to pick up the foul.
That's only the second team foul on TCA, so no free throws. Gabe Lee back in the game. Charping's going to go out, and he'll get a good hand from the folks across the way. Right on cue he does. And well, he should.
You're hot wired in over there.
Yeah, they see the same thing I'm seeing. And again, surprise, Abrams has not been back in the game. They're not attending to him or anything over there.
Nope.
29-25. They've actually taken a better lead with him out.
Yeah.
That's no disrespect to him. There's those highlighters, those shoes. I like those.
They hurt my eyes a little bit.
Oh, you and I look good in those. Jay would look good in those. Shot up, back rim, no by Brown. The shoes didn't do him justice that time, out of bounds. Dexter doesn't argue, it goes off TCA. 29-25, 37.8 seconds left. Off until next Friday. Jackson Christian there. And then here against Tipton Rosemart, is that right? Yep.
Yeah.
The makeup game. Brown, left wing from Abbott. Yes, a three. Well, they're shooting eyes out of it right now.
Brown,
Eyes.
where's Brown at?
Man.
I don't see Brown.
Butler, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Butler, I said Brown. Shouldn't that be 35-25? There's a shot up by Lee. It's there.
I'm not going to question it.
No, neither. 32-27. They're going to go for the last shot with 5 seconds.
Lee was a two.
Abadado, a three up, no. And Williamson comes up with it, throws it up in the backcourt. It almost went in. Oh, my goodness. It almost went in, hit the front rim.
Front door was locked.
Yeah, we're at halftime. Your score 32-27, actually. As the Lions trail by 5, a surprise here at home. Stay with us, a 2-minute break. And Stan will talk to the lovely Janet Cater about her win earlier. Back after this, stay with us.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
H.C. Phillips & Son, trucking, excavating, and heavy truck and trailer repair.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Trinity Christian Academy, the T-Dome. And right now, Memphis Home Education Association, the Eagles lead TCA 32-27 quickly for Memphis. MJ Butler with 5. David Abram with 7, all those early. He spent a lot of time on the bench. Their big man, don't know why. Dawkins with 2. Abu Bago with 3 threes. And Charping off the bench with 9 points in the ballgame for TCA. Williamson with 3. Niven with 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. And Gabriel Lee with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He missed that last one, so it's 10 for Gabriel Lee. And TCA down 32-27. I'm now talking with the head coach of the TCA Ley Lions, Jack Kaler. Coach, 3 out with injuries or sick, 3 fresh faces on the roster for tonight's game, and I assume for the rest of the year.
Absolutely. We've got several of them that played with a little sickness tonight as well. So we're battling injuries and sickness and trying to play through it. And
I assume Annie was under the weather a little bit.
And she's got an injury she's working through as well. And so we're going through it right now, and was able to pull up our 3 of our 8th graders to get them on our roster, and let's give them some minutes.
They didn't play bad.
No.
They did not play bad. They all contributed at some point. They didn't take bad shots. They played defense. They knew what they were. They got there. They looked like they knew what they were doing. They did not seem intimidated. Like a lot of 8th graders can be when they get the call, they can be intimidated. But they went out there and looked like they belonged.
Coach Jenny does such a wonderful job, and so her coming on board and taking over our middle school, she's got them prepared. So I expect all of our 8th graders to step in and be ready to play fundamentally and with the system that we're running. So should be fun transition over the next several years.
I think it's going to be interesting, and now even though we graduate, how many we graduate? 2, 3?
We graduate 4 seniors off the basketball team.
Oh, it's that many.
Tori, Annie,
Riley.
Jenna, and Riley.
There we go. Sometimes I don't think of them as seniors, a lot of them, but I didn't really. It doesn't seem like we had 4 seniors, but we graduate those 4, but you're going to have a lot of folks with a lot of minutes coming back. So it's not like you're going to have a green team next year.
Right.
You might have the beginnings of a dream team, but it's not going to be a green team.
We're losing a whole lot with our 4 seniors, just in the form of leadership and communication and heart, and just kind of how they've built this culture back here of what we're trying to do. And I'm super excited to be able to grab some of these 8th graders and let them be in and a part of this with this group, because they are so special. And I know when they leave, they're going to leave it in such great hands with our returning 6 players next year.
Well, yeah, you're going to look at it. Not many schools get the opportunity to play 8th graders.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're unlike a lot of schools that don't. I mean, we're fortunate that these kids are in-house, so they're able to play at the varsity level afterwards. Which a lot of schools can't do that. But the schooling, the training that they are getting, especially now, you're really kind of rebuilding the middle school and the younger programs and starting out from scratch, and the dividends are starting to pay off already.
Absolutely, and we have such great kids coming up through our basketball program at all different grade levels. And so when I get done with the high school, excited to get back in the gym and work with our younger kids. And Coach Jenny's ready, for this spring to work with our basketball girls as well, and just continue to build on what we've started with this year and see kind of where we go with it. But we're super excited where we are, but excited for the future as well.
I always want to say, Jenny, who can I turn to? And she must be 8675309. Yes, I'm old, and I can bring anything up in the conversation of a basketball game. Now, I made her. Now we're going to have you sit and see how easy it is. I think it's going to be pretty easy to bust you during a game.
Probably.
Just to get you a smile and whatever. Dave can be tough. I can get him, but he's tough to get sometimes.
Dave's the best.
Yep. 20 years me and him have been together for basketball. This is our 20th year. We started out together. We did the TCA girls when they went to the Division I semifinals. And we would have played Gleason for the title had we not been gypped in that second game. We would have played Gleason for the title that year. Would have liked to have seen that matchup, but
yeah, absolutely.
It was different. Well, we're now facing Snowmageddon.
Absolutely.
How you as a coach deal with this? Obviously,
well,
practice is going to be strange.
Absolutely, and contingency plan after contingency plan. We've already moved that TRA game from Tuesday to Saturday of next week, and just in preparation. But I'm going to be honest, the snow is probably hitting for us at the right time to get over some of the sickness and the injuries that we have that we're dealing with, so that hopefully we get some time off and can get back at it. And then just figuring out where's there's less snow to go practice.
Well, and then you tell them if you got a level driveway, get out and shovel it and chip that ice off and go out and take shots.
Absolutely.
You got to do something because gym will be locked up, so it's gonna be locked up and chilly in here. So we've got to try. The kids, if they can get work in somehow, some way, somewhere, the kids will do it. You've got good kids that will find a way to get it done.
I enjoy a good snow day, but after about a day and a half, I'm done.
Well, I'm just looking now. I like snow, but I don't like the ice.
Oh, I don't either. I'm with you. I don't drive.
And living at the bottom of a hill, I have to come from the bottom of the hill every day to get out, and then it puts me at the bottom of another hill. And there's no way into town without me going up a big hill, and that's not good.
So you need to stay home for a few days.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I've got some food there, and as long as I got electricity, I do, because I do not have a grill. Who's going to come and cook for me then? I'm going to need a grill.
Jay, you come and
if
help
Jay wants to bring over that generator he was talking about, that one that he purchased today, he can just slide along over and
help you out a little bit.
Help a brother out, or at least give me a nice gas grill to do some things. I did look at a generator, but they're a little out of my price range.
They're a little expensive.
But, I've spent $2 million on T-shirts this year. I'm spending all my power money on T-shirts.
The T-shirts look good, though.
That's the point. They do look good.
And they go well with basketball season.
They go, and
that's priorities.
And they teach lessons, too.
They do teach lessons.
They do teach lessons, which that's an important thing. Well, I'm going to have to get you a few of those shirts.
Absolutely.
I
got some shoes that match that shirt.
Ooh. We're going to have that little and Dave kind of didn't want to do it, but I said, we don't have fashion tips with Stan and Jana.
I got you.
And do that on a halftime show one of these days.
I got you.
Fashion tips for the basketball conscious.
I don't know how many fans we would have.
Well, stay safe on the holidays. Stay off the roads. Let Scott worry about it.
Absolutely. I'm staying home.
And always remember, you're the head coach. He's the assistant. He mops here. You may mop at home, but he mops here in the gym. That's the way it should be. And you can tell him I said that, too.
I'll be sure to tell him.
And he'll look at me and go, Thank you so much, Coach.
Thanks.
We have fun every time we talk.
Of course we do.
That's right. That's Jana Kaler, the head coach of the TCA Lady Lions. As she ambles on out of here, and here comes Double D, Diamond Dave. Back to the position in the pilot seat. Actually, you are sitting in the co-pilot seat, actually.
Yep, that would be the co-pilot.
Pilot sits on the left-hand side.
That's exactly right. We're back to play. 32-27 is going to be the comeback lines tonight. And a zip of a pass to Niven over to Lee, and it goes out of bounds.
That's right. This is a space capsule, so you're in the pilot seat.
What was that comment?
He's the pilot.
Oh, that's right.
See, it's a three-man space capsule.
Let's see. He would be the pilot. You would be the co-pilot. I'd be the navigator. I would be in a seat behind you two guys.
Yeah, I'd be the flight engineer.
What a nice play. My goodness. MJ Butler with a reverse. And he lays it up and in. And, folks, it's a 34-27 game with 7:22 left. Gary McCann is watching tonight. He's a big basketball fan of all teams in the area. Lee with
Taylor Allen watching.
Hello, Taylor. Lee drives in, puts it up. No, he goes out of bounds. Abrams back in the game. It's Abram, Butler, Maninetti, who did not start, Dawkins, and I missed one, and let's see who it is. It's Maninetti.
The big man's back out there.
Yeah, the big guy, Abrams, back out there. Dawkins is back out there. And here's MJ Butler, blocked.
No.
Niven got a hand on that.
That was rejected with authority.
Absolutely. 34-27, 6:55, and They've led by as many as 9, the kids from Memphis. Maninetti with a nice reverse. Oh, my, what a nice reverse little layup. Using the back of his body there to shield off the opponents. And, folks, it's a 36-27 game.
Dave, we're in trouble.
Got to start playing better, no doubt. They're making some shots. TCA struggling right now offensively. Helton deep left in the corner to Niven. Thought about it. Zach dribbles in. Zach, nowhere to go. Out to Dooley. It's Dooley, Lee, starters, Williamson, Helton, and Niven.
Dave,
And
one
now
thing.
what do we have? Time, what they call?
Offensive foul. Oh, it's timeout. Timeout taken by TCA. Dexter didn't like the way it's going, and we're down by 9. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
And we're back. TCA down 36-27. This Eagles team, they're playing well.
Williamson, left baseline jumper to Niven, no good. And out of bounds the ball sails, and it's off of TCA. Dooley, good hustle, but couldn't come up with it. Yeah, Lions not playing real well right now. And you credit a lot of that to the Eagles of
Absolutely. You can credit
Homeschool Academy here.
Both their boys and girls, you can tell, well coached.
No doubt. This is a good ball club. Maninetti looks. Avedado gives him the outside shooting. But Dawkins comes out and tries to set the screen for him. Now they go underneath to the big guy, Abrams. First touch in a while. He'll turn, fire, lay it up and in.
I tell you what, Dave, I want that guy playing for my football team as a tight end. Did you see him just take that thing one-handed? He needs to be a tight end on my football team.
Stan, he didn't even hardly play at all in the second quarter. 38-27. This is the biggest lead. Now here's a steal. Avedado will lay it up and in. And the Lions may need a timeout.
Again.
It's 40-27. 13-point game. 5:24. Dexter up. Williamson with it. Out to Niven. Down low to Helton. Helton against the big guy. Fakes, double pumps, puts it up, missed it, and Abrams gets the rebound.
Good defense there.
Game. It really was.
And blocked out effectively as well.
And you know what he did, Stan? He didn't go up. He just waited and didn't take the fake. Stayed flat-footed until he had to.
Yeah, he's got enough height that he can get away with that.
Abrams with it against Helton. Good matchup there. Butler, a very athletic player.
And the hair gives him a good 3 more inches.
Yeah,
too.
Butler's one of those guys who can play the 3 or the 4 effectively. Avedado to Abrams. Helton, nice play, knocked that ball away out of bounds, but it belongs side offensive court to the Eagles.
I was going to say right before that pass, they passed the ball so well, it seems.
40-27, your score. I agree with you.
You know, the only other home school I really know about is the Tennessee Heat. Shot up and in.
Avedado,
who we played in football before.
Went left and came back right. It's 42-27. The Lions in some trouble here midway of the third quarter. And now a foul. It's going to be on Maninetti, and he'll foul Lee as Lee was trying to go around him that time. It's 42-27, your score with 4:25 left.
Well, you know, but it's a shame, though, these guys can't participate in the postseason tournament. They would have to go to an independent statewide tournament, but unfortunately they can't participate. But they could go deep and give some teams some trouble.
Williamson front court over to Niven. Niven, the 3 up, no good.
Fell back from that one a little bit.
And here's Williamson with it. Williamson, good bounce pass to Helton, puts it up, missed it, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. Came within a whisper of having a chance for the 3-point play.
Dave, at this time, clock's halfway through the third. At this time, that's the play, though, we got to finish and then get the free throws. But we got to finish those plays now.
Late to the line to shoot 2. Niven, Dooley, Helton, Lee, and Williamson.
Oh, gosh.
And late, hit the back rim of the glass on that one. He'll try again. Trying to shake it off. Again, our thoughts and prayers with his mom, Melissa, who lost her dad, Ronnie Elder. We went down to services Sunday. Late In the air again. This time, back rim, no. Missed them both, and it remains a.
Ouch.
Here's Charping back in the game, and they throw it over his head and caught by Torrey Robertson.
Will he bring me up a popcorn while he's down there out the door? Looks like they may have closed the concession stand. Maybe they'll have some free doggies coming up
Well,
here
I was
later.
watching people eat across the way and below us. They had a nice night, I bet, at the concession stand. They were selling a lot of items down there, and they took care of us. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
They set Lee up deep left. Here's Niven, left elbow. Niven will drive in. Niven, nice play by Zach Niven, yes.
Zacco, let's see, 16 now.
Maybe they can jump start him. Here's Charping's three. Front rim this time, no. Rebound back
Blocked.
up, no. And it's blocked. Dawkins headed up there. Now we get a foul. It's going to be on the Eagles, and they can't believe it. The bench can't believe it. The fans can't believe it. The players can't believe it.
They're right. That should have been a jump ball.
I thought so too, to be honest with you.
I mean, I don't want to say that the officials are wrong, but the fans got it right on that one.
Sharping picked it up. Here's the pass to Reed Williamson. He caught that ball over his shoulder like a wide receiver, and then a bad threw it down and threw it to Helton. Too much zing on it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on lines.
I busted up Jay.
What was that?
I busted up Jay.
What was your comment again?
What was that comment? I've done forgot.
Oh, okay. He complimented the refs. Here's a pass down low and blocked by Niven on the Dawkins attempt from right under the bucket.
Whoa, he almost traveled.
Sure did. Butler goes and gets it. Butler's a smooth-looking player. Have Charping, who's a big factor off the bench. Avenado moves in, can't shoot. Wide open. Here's Maninetti. Got it. A
Good
three.
night, Irene.
They're lighting it up, and it's 45-29.
Well,
the Lions have got to get back in this thing. 2:44 in the third. Williamson with it. Williamson leans in, puts it up. No. Rebound control by Avenado. He's in the backcourt. He's a good-looking guard. Maninetti thought about it. Down to Charping. Charping a little reverse layup. Too far off there.
It looked good, though.
It did. It looked good. The shot just didn't even draw iron. Lee's three. TCA needs it, and they get it.
Gabriel Lee with a three, and it is the Wildcats. The Eagles with the timeout. 45-32, and we're back after this.
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
We're back. Diamond Dave, and we're activated. The truck has just told us you're back with them, folks. 45-32, and Stan 219 has a big bucket a moment ago, but what does TCA now have to do to keep this momentum, keep coming back here? They're
find a way.
In trouble, but it's not trending the way you want it to.
Well, find a way to be able to get some pressure on. We're just not playing very good defense. We're giving too many open shots. We need to challenge them more, I would think. Cut that. We're here. We need to cut that space down, get in their grill more.
Yeah, and right now with 219, you can't make them all up here in the third, but what you'd like to do is get it down to single digits now.
Exactly.
Now by 13, and you do that.
Hold them to maybe 2-3 points the rest of the quarter, and you get down to single digits.
You see them beat that press. They brought Charping up middle of the court, top of the key, and the pass it right to them. They're a well-coached bunch.
Boy, look at them screening, cuts, back screens.
Bad pass. Let's talk about that, then thrown away.
They had really good movement on the baseline.
Amador hasn't made a lot of mistakes, but he made one there. 45-32, a minute 50. Lee, left corner, Helton. They're laying off late. Moore with it to Lee.
Well, they're pushing Niven around.
Lee up, no foul, he'll shoot two.
See, Dave, that's one thing I'm talking about. Attack the big men.
Well, and what happened, too, a good coaching on Dexter's part, he brings Niven up almost to the top of the key, and that clears the lane for the drive for a lead.
And Gabe does his Gabe does what Gabe does.
If you leave your bigs down there, missed free throw by Lee. We're leaving some on the board right now or off the board with these free throws being missed, but You pull your big man out. If you don't pull him out, it clogs up the middle, and they can't drive. This one's good. Lee gets 1 of 2.
Hello, the big smooth Caleb Williams is watching the ball game.
Yep, big hello to him.
I understand he's playing well at the collegiate level.
Holly Adcock works the gate out here a lot. A lovely buddy. Good to see her watching.
Talked to Taylor Allen on the phone a couple of nights ago.
45-33.
A couple of days ago.
Well, tell him I said hello next time you talk to him. Here is Butler. Butler out to Maninetti. Fakes, drives in. Nothing there. Almost walked. Did not. Out to Charping. Out to Butler. Sets the screen for Butler. Butler puts it up. He's fouled. That's a nice screen that Charping set to allow him to get in the paint.
But what you didn't call, what some folks may not have seen, was Butler put that as he's making that cut around the guy. He put that hook in there.
Yep, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he put that hook around in there with his right arm.
His shoes are growing on me.
Oh,
free throw? No. Nothing beats a really bright highlighter and a number 2 pencil. I couldn't do without them. Hit 1 of 2, and it's 46-33. You feel like TCA, the momentum's changing a little bit, turning it ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can put the foot
you got
on the metal here and
you
just
got a little over a minute.
on the
You're
pedal
down by
and
13.
Yeah. Get it down to 9 or 10. Casey Moore with it. Williamson to Lee. Lee has the baseline. He'll drive in, put it up, got it, and foul. No foul.
That's patting the Gabe Lee there, though.
Oh, use that body to shield off. 46-35. Well, a stop and a bucket, and you're within that 9.
Gabe may not be the fastest carry around, but he's got that explosive first couple of steps.
Got that first step. I was totally thinking when you said that, that's that first step. He took that baseline. That's a cardinal rule in basketball, not to give up the baseline. 29 seconds, 28 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to pull it out here and look for a cutter late.
And smart. They lead by 9.
Boy, if we could get a steal.
Here's Butler. We got an offensive foul on Butler.
There we go. Chance for TCA to cut into single digits here with 19.8.
The bench doesn't complain, so I guess they think, okay.
Dooley back in and Moore coming out.
Nugent coming in for homeschoolers.
Get a little more rebounding in there.
Dawkins is out of the game. 14 seconds. Here's Williamson moving in, puts it up. No foul. He'll shoot 2.
TCA only committing 1 foul in the third quarter.
So 46-35. Williamson to the line. Boy, he had some clutch free throws the other night, didn't he?
Yep. He's only got 3 points now. He hit that 3 in the first quarter, I believe it was. Ooh.
Boy, we're leaving some on the wayside. Missed it.
Yeah, we have. We haven't missed that many. Gabe Lee's missed 1. Helton's missed 2.
I've got Lee missing 2.
Oh, that's right. He has missed 2. 1.
And Helton missed 2. Remember? That's 4.
Williamson got that last one there.
46-36. Well, not quite down under single digit. And here's
got a chance.
And there's backcourt. Williamson, Niven from way back there. Niven puts it up. And it had a shot at it, but it went a ride to the left. Well, we're at the end of 3. After being down in double digits, the line's still down, but they're a little closer. It's 46-36. Stay with us. Back for the final 8 after this.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Oh, we have fun.
46-36 as we begin the faithful fourth quarter of play, Diamond Dave.
Maninetti, Butler, Abrams, Charping, and Abadado for the homeschoolers. It's Williamson, Helton, Niven, Lee, the starters, along with Dooley out there, the starter. Nice drop step. I'm telling you, he's got the drop steps down pat. Abram, not the flashiest player you ever see, but he's really steady. 48-36, 12-point lead.
That's just a smooth move.
Doesn't get in a hurry, does he?
No.
Niven goes back door to Lee, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Charping, I think, of the Eagles.
I mean, he doesn't do anything in a hurry, but it's all smooth.
Sort of a mechanical, but it's a it's a smooth mechanical. Let me put that. Williamson's 3, no. Tipped up, Lee, no. Out of bounds, off Lee.
Mechanical, that's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Plotting, maybe.
And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just he's a smooth mechanical.
Yeah, he's
if that's
plotting,
such a thing.
but it works.
Avedado Charping, nice pass to Abrams down low. Can't. Oh my, what a no look pass. No by Avedado. Tip Avedado. No, comes back up with it. Getting a loose basketball.
Cannot give them the rebound like that.
Avedado down low to Abrams. Nice catch. And he will turn, and it's stripped away. Lee steals that basketball. Gabe the other way. Gabe goes right by everybody. Lays it up, and got it. Big time play by Gabe.
That's a big steal there, Dave.
It really was, and a nice finish.
Now, let's see if we can capitalize on that.
48-38. Some of the Lady Lions behind the bench imploring the guys to pick it up here. Charping had to step back 3, didn't take it. Maninetti with it out, guarded by Niven.
They're kind of shading the big man.
Well, they're trying to they bring. Yeah. We've got Niven out on the perimeter, and that scares you a little bit with Abrams down low like that.
Yeah.
Now Niven trying to deny. Here's ball knocked away. Boy,
hitting the schnauzer.
Dooley, no, he took one right in the shoulder, right shoulder.
Oh, he's got a bandage under there anyway.
They were battling, and Dooley, Carson, took a blow right in the shoulder. Let's hope he's all right. Mom is concerned out of my right. Well, she should be. Bless her heart. Tough on moms and dads. And Brother Dooley talking to her. Hope he's all right. Kevin Hansen, the great trainer, is going to come out and tend to him. While he does that, we'll take a break. 48-38. Say a little prayer for Carson Dooley. We're back after this. Stay with us.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
Well, Williamson walks off under his own power.
Dooley.
Easy for me to say. Yeah, it's definitely a shoulder thing.
Well, the good sign is he's has some mobility. Now we've got a 5-second count. Great defense, denial defense by the Lions. Boy. Well, Kevin's working on it, and the way he's working on it would tell me that maybe not as serious as it first looked. May have popped out of there.
I was just thinking that.
Now we got a foul. Those are easy for me to say, but those things are painful, but that would be the best case scenario and not anything worse than that.
Yeah, but once you get it back in, it's like relief.
48-38, 10-point game. Well, no one any better than Kevin. He's working on him still. Lee with it. Lee out to Niven. Niven thought about the 3. Now he puts up the 3. Front rim, no. And the rebound is controlled by no one.
Foul.
We've got a foul.
Moore.
Casey Moore pick it up.
Yep, now it's time to go with the press.
6:03 left. Dad David over there with Mandy. They're watching the game.
Well, we got it down to 10, but we're now under 6 minutes. So in 2 minutes, we haven't really gained any ground.
You got to make a run here. Avedado, he's a smooth-looking customer. Charping, 3. Charping, no. Niven trying to track down that rebound and is saved. Great play. Great play by, and now a timeout. It's a tremendous play by Avedado, who saved the basketball. And they have possession when we come back. A timeout. They'll inbound it, side offensive court. They being the Eagles. They lead the Lions 48-38, 5:39. All that remains. Stay with us.
H.C. Phillips & Son, trucking, excavating, and heavy truck and trailer repair.
5:39 to go in this contest. In regulation anyway, TCA down by a dime.
By the way, you folks that follow TCA the way we do, the Fed Ware game tomorrow obviously has been canceled.
And will
not sure if that'll be made
I
up.
don't think
We
it's
don't
going
know
to be
yet.
made up.
Not determined yet. To be announced. TBA.
So there's still hope for us.
There's no hope, but you never know. We'll see. And obviously a lot's predicated on the rest of the weather forecast for the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
I saw one model today said more snow Wednesday or Thursday. Surely that's not the
Lord.
case. 48-38.
Maybe a couple of Saturdays from now. Maybe
When
not.
did we come up with all the models? I mean, the European version, the so-and-so version. We need the San Gerard version. I trust that one more than
No.
any.
I want to hear Marcia Yaki.
Another Charping to Butler. Butler in the paint. He walked, got away with it. He flat walked and threw it away. I guess justice prevails because he walked and then just threw it over to the coach.
Any of you folks that may be from Evansville listening will know what that comment means. Marcia Yaki was the goddess of weather.
And we do have people from Evansville listening. Scott Davis and his lovely wife listen.
Scotty the Body will know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Scott.
The late Marcia Yaki, the weather guru for so many years in Evansville. Flew her own plane, too.
Kentucky Sports Radio, an entity that I listen to almost every day, along with Caleb. Dooley back in the game. Great to see him. They've got a contest of the top 10 weathermen. They're doing a $7,000 giveaway to the best charity of their choice on who predicts the right snowfall in Lexington, Kentucky. Shot by Williamson, an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. It goes off Abrams.
Wow, that was a break.
Sure was. 10-point game, and now you begin to watch the clock more intently, don't we? Inbounds pass, Niven missed it. Couldn't come up with it. A little bunny that time. Just would not go in for him. It rimmed out. 48-38, 10-point game, 4:45 left.
3:15 gone in the quarter, and we're right where we started from.
Butler with it. Abrams backing in. Underneath goes it, and they're going to get him for walking. Yep.
Yeah, it looked good, but it was a walk.
Yeah. When it looks too good to be true, it's probably going to be a violation, doesn't it?
When it looks too smooth.
No, in the NBA, though, that wouldn't be a walk. Would you agree?
Oh,
Working with it. Reed Williamson across the timeline.
That's not even in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Lake, Lee.
Moving screen there by TCA. We got away with it.
They've got Abrams and Charping back. Here's Lake Hilton battling, trying to get that rebound. What a play by Lake Hilton. Now Lee with it. Lee puts it up. Back rim, no. They battle for rebound. Tipped up, no good. Abrams swings out of there with that basketball. Literally.
Sharpens those elbows up a little bit, doesn't he?
Nothing dirty, but he just came out of there with it and said, hey, let me have this apple.
That's what I always encourage. When you get that rebound, keep those elbows high.
Yep.
That is going to guarantee you distance.
And now here's the ball almost lost by Mandanetti. He comes up with it.
Because nobody's going to want to take one of the Schnauzer.
He's played a lot of minutes with Adrian Green not playing as much with one of the starters. Now the ball tipped out of bounds, touched last by Williamson.
Yeah,
3:41 all that
game.
remains. More in the game, and Dooley out. Good to see Carson in the game. He goes out, gets the hand from Frank Clampett in the game over there. The Frankster, he's an institution on those benches, isn't he?
Our esteemed track coach.
Abrams,
Blocked.
to Butler, blocked. Was that Williamson or Helton that blocked that?
Wasn't William. Let me try that again. Was not Mr. Niven. Was not him.
Yep. Charping. Charping's been a big key for him off the bench. We mentioned that earlier. Avedado is a really good point guard for them. He's a floor general for them, isn't he? Butler. They've got some good pieces on this team. Butler almost pulled that foot and walk. Avedado fades for the three. Back rim, no. Looked good when he left, but it didn't settle for him.
And I will tell you this. This team could contend for the league championship in our league.
I think they could, too. High rainbow. No good by Williamson. And we've got bodies crashing in. Let's hope everybody's okay. Boy, that was bodies flying into near where the student body is. Coach Bowling down there to make sure everybody's okay.
Well, you can tell the Eagles fans don't like the physical brand of play.
They're hot about the call. TCA has it. Hilton with it. 48-38. Nibben's three. Got it, Jack Nibben.
That's only his 5th point of the half after having 14 in the first. They've done a good job isolating him.
48-41. Not over. The Lions have a run let them in here. 2:46. Down low, Charping. Charge. It is a charge. The outside official called it.
Ooh, they are hot.
Yeah, they are. The fans really now upset. 48-41.
Oh,
And
the lady in the gray is about to come unglued.
Coach Reeves, good timeout by Joey Reeves.
Yeah.
I don't know him personally, but that's a really good timeout. Seeing it slip away, calls going against him.
Smart move.
And he calls a timeout to settle him down. 48-41. Good coaching. 2:43 left. Two great coaches, I think, in this game. Back after this short 30. Stay with us. The Lions trying to come back.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
TCA has cut the lead to 7, but time is on the side of the Eagles and not on the side of our Lions.
Down by 13 at one time, though. The Lions have it down to 7 with the basketball. 2:39. Lee with it. Lee moves in. Lee off the glass. Rattles and drops. 48-43. 5-point game. Lions come with full court pressure. Man-to-man style. Avedado to Butler. Butler picks up the dribble. Never really dribbled it. Just had it in his arms, and now a foul, and it's a reach-in foul on Reed Williamson.
I believe Gabriel Lee's got 20, if I'm not mistaken.
And Dexter not squawking the officials on the call. He's squawking at Lee or Reed Williamson right there on that.
Both teams with only 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter, so
Dooley back in the game.
there's still
More
fouls
out.
to give.
No doubt. 2:18 can be very aggressive, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Butler
Don't have
with
to be if you're TCA.
Butler on the Lions logo over there. Abrams, a 3. Abrams,
That's
no.
Not what they wanted.
I let him keep taking that, and Coach Reeves not happy with that shot selection. The other way, Niven, yes, counts the foul! And the Lions are roaring back in the game.
Well, got a chance to draw to within a deuce
We
with
bragged
2:02.
We bragged with Abrams a lot, but why would he take that deep corner pocket 3? Niven, yes.
Got it.
So a 3 that doesn't go for them, and TJ gets a 3-point play the conventional way, and we've got a 2-point game.
Basically a 6-point turnaround.
Absolutely. Butler, and they get him for walking.
And the wheels are starting to come off of the Eagles. Or the wings are being plucked off the Eagles, and we've got a timeout on the court. $1:54 to go in regulation. Anyway, TC down by a deuce. Don't you go nowhere. Call your friends, call your neighbors. We're back after this. Go. You're back, Dave.
We're back.
Activate.
We've activated. We've been activated. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm telling you what, the Lions have been reactivated. They have roared back from a 13-point deficit to only trail by 2 with 1:45 and can take the lead or tie it. Hilton out to Niven. Niven directing traffic.
Well, they're guarding close.
They've got Butler out there on him. Here's a tough pass. Lee comes up with it. Lee, a floater, no.
Short. Way
And
short.
coming up with it, yep. There's the big guy, Abram.
Still plenty, all kinds of time here.
Avedado, good court recognition. Saw the double team coming his way. He goes to Abram. Sam, once they started trying to slow it down a little bit and run some clock, that's when the momentum turned a little bit too. Would you agree?
Yeah, Abram, well, there's going to be no shots here, so if we're going to foul, let's foul him quick.
That's just number 3. So, one more to give. Be very aggressive. Avedado with 1:20 left in the game. Drives right baseline. Had a little bit of an angle, but wisely holds up with it. He's dribbling the ball, double team.
Oh,
and
there
threw
we
it
go.
away. That's over and back. And now here's Butler and Lee, and we've got the ball out of bounds. And they get
And
a
they call
foul.
foul.
They get a foul on Butler. That's the right call,
Yeah,
too.
he dove in it. And
No.
oh, what?
They get Skip Jones. They called it on TCA. Boy, Dexter not happy with that call.
I'm going to look here. I kind of disagree with that.
Yeah, I thought so too, Jay. He should have been backcourt. Now timeout. Avedado got pinned in the corner over there. Worst place you can go with the ball
The
there.
only thing that they could say is that when we were going for the ball, we kind of leaned into him a little bit.
Yep, I totally agree. Jay thought he touched the ball before the foul was committed. We're going to keep it here. 48-46, the Lions down by 2. They have a foul, no fouls to give now. Any infraction, the Eagles shoot free throws, Stan. It's 48-46. Well, a big comeback. How big can it be? We'll find out in a minute.
Well, our defense has improved here the last couple 3 minutes. Remember, we were four minutes into this game and we were down by 10. We hadn't made up any ground, and we've held. We've been on about 8-2 runs, something like that.
Yeah, no doubt. And here's the other thing is the fact that, again, I allude to the fact that once they sort of slowed it down a little bit, I wouldn't say they were putting it totally in the deep freeze, but they were trying to really use some clock, and it sort of took them out of rhythm, I thought.
Well, and that three by the big man from the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, that was almost, it plays like a 5-6 point turnaround there.
Yeah, we bragged on him a lot. He's a really good player. I like him a lot, but he took that ill-advised three, I think. I'm not sure what his percentages are, but
that's not what he should have been taking.
I could tell that on the demeanor of the coach over there. He didn't like the three, and then we come right back, and Niven gets a three-point play the conventional way. Well, they inbound it, side offensive court. Now, but out of the Butler.
And they got him.
Abram, I should say. It's not Abrams, it's Abram.
Well, play out there. That's fine. Play out there.
Maninetti. Tough pass. Niven got a hand on it, knocked away, and Niven knocked that ball. Tried to knock it back off one of the black uniforms, but could not.
See, he was working on Abram, and he had to come a long way to get that hack in there.
Well, the Lions trailed by 4 the other night, waning minutes, and came back and won by 2. Can they do it again? Will history repeat itself?
45.
To Charping. Down low.
Uh-oh.
Butler puts it up. Niven got a hand on it. Abrams back up. Abrams,
well,
the third crack at it, and he got it.
That's a breaker there.
50-46. Niven in the corner over there. 1-3, didn't get it. Now Niven will drive out, gives it to Carson Dooley. To Reed Williamson. His three, you can tell, is going to be short, and the rebound, Charping. Charping is fouled.
Dave, I tell you what, we wanted the three. You're going to have a three, but we passed up a couple of deuces, which we could have taken because we're going to need 2 possessions anyway.
Yep. 50-46, 18.8, Charping to the line.
You're down by 4, and you got the ball. You take the best available shot.
I don't have him there today. Do you have him at the line today?
Charping?
Yeah, I don't have him shooting free throws yet.
He hasn't scored a point in the second half.
Had a great first half for them.
Yeah, 6-9 in the first half.
It's 50-46, 18.8. In the air? Nope. He'll try again. Well, even if he hits it, it's still a 2-possession game, so still hope for the Lions. Abram out. They get him out, and they get quickness in defensively. They bring in Braxton Dawkins back in there. He gets 1 of 2, Charping does. 51-46, 17
game.
seconds. And they try to get Niven with it, and Niven made a spectacular catch and lays it up and in a timeout. What a spectacular catch with the left hand by Niven on an errant pass. 51-48. We'll keep it here again. 11.2, a 1-possession game. Stan, got to try to steal it. If you don't steal it, you got to foul real quick.
Again, on the offensive side, some people say, why didn't you go for the three? Same theory as the last time he had the ball. It's a 2-possession game, best available shot. He was guarded at the three. He was able to get a nice, easy shot for the deuce.
How about the catch by Niven with his left hand, though?
Yeah.
That wasn't a great
but
pass.
That was the best possible move. That was the percentage move.
Former Lion, Trace Robertson over there. He's keeping the clock, I think, tonight. Great job with the administration of games here. Next time with you, good Lord willing, and
the snow don't rise.
Snow doesn't get us really, really bad. We'll be back with you next Saturday. No, next Friday. I keep getting that mixed up. Jackson Christian will go there. And then we'll have Saturday, we'll be back here against Tipton Rosemark. 2 big key district games.
Now here, let's see.
Regional games.
They're leaving the big man in.
I think that's to help just get the ball in.
Yeah. I'm pressuring the inbounds.
He'll screen for someone here. See the screen? Yeah, there it is.
I'm pressuring the inbounds.
And Niven almost came up with a steal.
Oh, man.
51-48, 9.6. Let's see, they'll use him. I think they're using him just to screen one of the guards open. Let's see if they do it again. Yep, see, he's trying to screen.
We covered it well.
And they get Butler in. Butler almost lost that basketball.
Now we
back
got
over to Sharping. Sharping, front court, Maninetti. Lee almost had the steal down to 2 seconds, down to 1, and they're going to win the game. Sharping and the Eagles have come east. They moved to 10-14, and credit them. They really played well. The Lions did not play well, but some of that was because of their defense. The Lions fall to 10-7, disappointing loss here. 51-48. We'll come back and put a quick cap on it. Stay with us a minute.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Well, the unhappy final, it is the Eagles of the Memphis Home Education folks, 51 and TCA 48. TCA down by 10 starting the quarter. Nice comeback, but couldn't seal the deal, and they drop. Just had to make up too much ground between the late third quarter and during the entire fourth quarter, and that ended up being the downfall.
No doubt about it, Stan, and certainly you kept thinking TCA would make some big moves, and they finally did, but it just was too little too late. You've got the final stats of this one is the Eagles win it 51-48.
Let's see, 3, 5, 7, 9. Gabriel Lee with 20 points. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And Zach Niven with 24. Reed Williamson with 4. And, dude, that was our scoring. Only 3 guys in the scoring column tonight for TCA. Helton shut out of the scoring column in tonight's ball game. Williamson with only 4 in the ball game. So a tough game for TCA. Well, we're going to have some time to rebuild, maybe figure out what went wrong and get it right, because we got a tough one a week from tonight, hopefully.
Well, yep, Jackson Christian at third place, and then the next night, Tipton Rosemark. Neither one of them just automatic gimmies, obviously, especially that road task at Jackson Christian.
Yeah,
the happy final in the girls' game was the Lions won it shorthanded today because of injuries, but they win it 46-31. That's going to wrap it up for us. And Stan, I want to tell everyone to please be safe out there and bless everyone and keep it right in the middle of the road, or don't even have to be out. Don't be out unless you have to be out.
And I do second those. And for all of you saw on my Facebook earlier, thank you so much for the words of encouragement with my new health situation.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And I thank everybody. Thanks everybody for their concern, and we'll get through it. You're just going to have a one-eyed announcer from now on.
Well, we'll be okay. We'll make it. We'll make it work.
I'm going to be a pirate patch,
as we always do. Well, for Jay Cashin, for Grayson Resnick, for Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. Always proud to be here. Win or lose, the girls win. The guys drop a heartbreaker. Stay safe, everyone, and stay warm. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley from Trinity Christian Academy at 10 Windy City Road. Good night, everybody.